got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking...
Welcome back. Hi, everyone. we had a little bit of a power outage there. The power decided to flicker, and so the last stream died a little prematurely. And by a little, I mean like 3 hours early. Oh, it's so stupid. I hate living out here in the sticks sometimes with stuff like that. Where something at some point in time, somewhere along the power grid, flickered just ever so slightly. And, you know, maybe it was a tree brushed across the power line, or like a squirrel was running around the power lines, a bird was landing on the power lines and just touched two of the lines, caused a little pop, and just caused the internet to flicker. Not the internet, the entire power to flicker just ever so slightly. Very annoying, though. Very annoying. And especially annoying considering... Since we use Restream, right? Since we use Restream, the stream, I couldn't go back and, like, go back to that stream, right? You were stuck with using, like, as soon as you close down OBS, your stream will die. So, there's no resetting OBS, there's no, like, if an accident like this happens, or like a power, the internet goes down for a little bit, you just gotta deal with it. You just gotta, like, take it on the chin and be like, yeah, that's what's going on. We gotta, you gotta make a brand new stream for everything. It's so stupid. I hate Restream so friggin' much. I cannot wait until I can get better internet so that I can Restream, or I can multi-stream without the use of Restream again. My internet's too yabe to multi-stream, but I want to multi-stream, and... Yet the thing that I can use to multi-stream just straight up murders your stream. You can never, like, reconnect to the exact same stream. It's so stupid, it's so dumb, I hate it. But we're back now. Should also probably post in the Discord that we're back. Yeah, there we go. We back. Alright, well there it is. There it is, we're done and we're back, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying. So, yeah, let's keep on doing what we were doing last time. So, Aramis has found a livery. We got about halfway through this one before the power flickered, so... Womp, womp. We seen all that. Thankfully, we can just, like, hold circle and, like, move through this, right? Haven't done this in forever. The whole, like, hold circle to, like, move through dialogue and cutscenes and whatnot. Long time since I've had to do this. Long time since I've had to worry about doing any of this stuff. But yeah, Aramis is here, picking up the delivery, and then going to these three friends or whoever that are about to part ways, deliver that thing. But and we also had this right here. We'll listen to this for a second here. The bike's speeding towards us. At least we get to hear this song again. Get to hear the first, like, 20 seconds of this song again. It was really cool, like, seeing this right here, though. Like that. It's a really cool camera angle.
I made it.
You made it in time. Congratulations. That's all you need to hear about that song. Then it was around here, then we died, so we'll start reading again. So, because of the shipping company's incompetence, the president got stuck in transit. Gift was supposed to arrive yesterday so that they could give it to him before he left, but it only made it to the distribution center today. Bingo, wasn't going to make it in time, so I had to grab it from the warehouse myself. I gotta say, it's cool how my reputation for fast delivery has spread. And here I was wondering why you would need me for when you were working on the space program. Didn't expect such a routine gig. What, do you think we'd be delivering some classified national secrets? You know me, all clients are created equal. Hell, a kid could ask me to deliver Caterpillar, and I'd do it. Honestly, I'm just glad I got the package to them on time. I don't think anybody else would have come all this way just for that. Who said that was the only reason I came to Anchorville? Ah, it's here. Hi, Shannon. Tiramisu.
Sorry to keep you waiting. This is our famous Cafe de Tiramisu.
Now this is what I'm talking about. I just had to have one while I still could. I tried it when I visited Anchorville once before, and let me tell you, I totally fell in love.
Yo, the feeling's mutual, girl. Please don't tell me the other reason you came out here was just to eat this. I mean, hey, This might be her last meal on Earth, so... Understandable, understandable. What's up, Reese? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Now you doing? Hopefully you're doing well today. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate you. My power died, so I had to restart stream. We've actually been going for like an hour 10 now. An hour 10 or give or take, but internet decided that, or my power decided it didn't want to stay on. So, country living at its finest. Country living at its finest. Unreliable power grids. But hopefully you're doing well today, Reese. But yeah. Oh, I'll tell you, alright. And please, don't act like you haven't gone this far for your favorite sweets. You got me there. Yeah, I was about to say, like, come on, Van. If anybody was going to pick their last meal on Earth, and it was going to be a sweet, it'd be you. Thanks for coming along for the ride today, Arkride. Now I can head off to space with no regrets. Glad to hear it. What's this all about regrets? Usually so confident in yourself. Worst case scenario isn't out of the question, you know? No harm in making sure I'm prepared for it if things go bad. And since I'm the only one who can pull it off, I'll pull everything on the line to see my duty done. Duty, is it? I'm sure you already put 2 and 2 together. But just leave everything in space to me, especially now that I can go there with a clear head. While I'm off doing that, why don't you do what only you can? Sheesh, what are you up to? I'm gonna have to live up to your expectations. Tell you what, you can count on me to handle things down here on the ground. That way, you can wrap up your space duties and welcome you back home, no problem. Thanks, Arkride. Hearing that is just what I needed. That's so. Well, as long as I could help. Aww. I kinda want to keep that considering how precious of a moment that was. Assuaging her anxieties about going into space. You really didn't have to see me off, Arkride. Still, I hope you look forward to tomorrow's launch. Sure. Am I right in thinking you're a little... afraid? Yeah, her eyes are shaking a little bit. Not anymore.
I knew I couldn't fool you.
I mean, to be literally the first person in the world to go into space. Yeah, that would be a major undertaking. A major undertaking. Hope she gets a bunny next game. I hope she's alive next game. Welcome back, Shining. Welcome back.
I mean, on paper, success is all but guaranteed. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little worried.
Nah, plans never survive confrontation with the enemy, right?
It'd be a whole lot easier if my life was the only one on the line.
Yo? What's that supposed to mean?
That is, I'm shouldering all the responsibility of a giant nationwide project.
I don't think that's exactly true. Is there a comet coming towards the Earth that we gotta, like, she's going up there to destroy or something? Is that why this thing's so super powerful? Is it like the interloper in Outer Wilds? It's gonna collide with the sun, implode the universe, go supernova? Be wild. I mean, it wouldn't... more likely that it's just heading directly towards Zemuria. But still.
And even if the worst case scenario comes to pass, I can't afford to end up looking lame up there.
True! Ain't like you, is it? The legendary Aramis always gets what she needs to go and makes it back in one piece.
She sure does.
Hey, yo! Another little kiss.
When I get back and things calm down, let's go on a trip together again.
Make it a date. Hey, yo, hey, yo. Ah, man. I do quite like Amelia. I kind of want to keep that. I really kind of want to keep that as a legit, like, canon event. But we'll get the connection event later to make it a canon event, so... we'll just save the date for later. How about that? How about that? Welcome back. Thank you, Doom. Also, welcome back to you as well. Yeah, real dumb. Real dumb with the just random-ass power outage. It just flickered for like 1 second. But that's enough to just completely ruin everything and delay everything by like a solid 10 minutes. Waiting for everything to like load back up and... and now I have to have 2 streams of episode 20 of this because YouTube Restream is the dumbest freaking like tool ever. God, I hate it so much. I cannot wait until I get fiber optic in my area. I cannot wait. I will drop Restream as fast as possible. I would just use the OBS plugin if I could, but unfortunately my internet is just not that good. And it's not that reliable. And we got the best internet we can get as well, so like, you just gotta wait. Just gotta wait for that better internet to drop. Just gotta wait for it. But I swear, she's always such a tease. But I guess that's part of what makes her who she is. Nah, man. No, I'll be waiting for you, Aramis. As your friend. I believe in you. Damn, Van. With the friend talk again. After that, Van returned to Anchorville City, met up with his friends, and resumed to work. Yay! Oh, we got the holocore voice for Aramis with that. If I keep that one. But, like I said, we're not going to keep that one right now. Unfortunately, we load. It would have been better to, like, if it just at least waited until this point, right? Like, if I was, like, right here and the power went out, I would have been like, well, that sucks, but at least it was in, like, a timely manner. Couldn't even wait, like, the extra 5 minutes. Had to go and dip right then and there in the middle of that event. So annoying. So stupid.
So...
I get so salty about internet. ISP is the most... Internet and power. Like, it's so annoying, like, getting in the middle of your groove like that, right? And then just getting, like, it all taken away from you. It's like, I was in my zone, man. I was in my zone. Yeah. And especially since it has to be, like, 2 different videos. I really don't like that. Either way, day of parting. Oh, having an event with Agnes. This is gonna be awkward. Literally last night, Van and Agnes, confessed to Van. And, yeah. The director of the orphanage got in touch to tell Van that she and the kids were headed to Anchorville. It's long before they arrived on a train from Arasian. Oh, okay. That's different. Yeah. The orphanage that Van lived at, right? Welcome, everyone. We're glad that you could come from Earls to visit. Oh, yes, and it's Grampy Van. Hi, Grampy Van. Have you been well? Yeah. Grampy's doing just swell. Looks like nothing's changed with you, kiddos. Van's just like me, getting called a grandpa. Wild. It's been a minute, Flona. You're right. I believe I haven't seen you since last year in Arasian. Come now, Jean. Say hello. Hi, Grampy. Hi, Agnes. You're gonna be showing us around Anchorville today, right? You better make it fun. No worries. I got you, kids. Didn't you tell us that today's Jean's last day? Yes, the paperwork is finished. After this...
Thank you, Hueba.
What? Truly, though. Truly, I was indeed die. Thank you, Doom. Thank you for reminding. After this, I'll be taking Jean to his new parents in the capital. This may be the last time he gets to play with his friends from the orphanage. You know, I looked into what happened beneath the surface of the old capital last year. You and the others put your lives on the line to save us, and I realized putting the children on the airship was a part of that. Yeah, a real sneaky way of us being like, oh, they're still in Arasian, but they're safe enough that they won't get caught in the explosion. As much. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you. I want you to at least be able to see the kids before Jean leaves. I know you must be extremely busy, but... please. First, we only did what we had to back then. And second, we'd be delighted to help the children make some great memories. Alright, kiddos. Set out. Try to stick together and not get lost, okay? We know, Grampy. I'm so excited, Grampy. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're just saying it to annoy me. Let's go. Okay. I love beat. Beat? And so Agnes and Van humble tour of Anchorville began. You think that this would be Judith instead of Agnes, but whatever. Whatever, I guess. The cityscape, combination of modern and traditional, was so different from Arasian that it caught the children's attention. They enjoyed the scenic view with the river running through the city from atop their bridge. And toured locations that inspired the famous novel, Sunshine on Yes. I should really read all of those. Additionally, Van took charge of guiding them to all the food stands. Yay! And for the grand finale, he took them to La Noix de Chat Noir to enjoy its famous tiramisu. Beat! What does that even mean? What does that shirt mean? And then... wow, that tiramisu was so good! Right? It was at least as good as the birthday cake Miss Flona baked me. We even got to see the news agency from Sunshine on Yes. Wait a second, you have the same name as the girl from the book. That's right. That's one of the reasons I love that story so much. Oh, and by the way, my mother's name was Sophie. Really? Wow, that makes me so happy. Hehe. I'm glad everyone is having a good time. We kinda ran the tour by ear, so I'm glad it worked out. Even finished before the train's departure time. Yes, it's about time we head to the station, actually. Oh, really? Thank you so much, you two. I'm certain the children made some happy memories. Miss Flona! Gene's gone. He's what? He doesn't want to get adopted. Hey, where's Gene? He was just here a second ago. Oh no. Gene, you big dummy. You're finally getting a new mommy and daddy. You can't disappear on us last day together. Gene. Van. Yeah, you couldn't have gone far. Flona, wait here. Please find him, Van. We're off to find the kid that's running away. Using everything they've learned on the job, Van and Anyas did their best to track Gene down. Wasn't long before they found him. You think you can get away, kid? You think you can get away? You're getting adopted. Gene, thank goodness you're okay. Skye and Chad, what's up, Flash? Welcome in. I'm glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. We in our part 2 stream, considering unfortunately my power went out, so the first hour stream is going to be its own part, because restream is stinky. We dislike restream. We heavily dislike the restream. It is an unfortunate circumstance that forces me to use restream. I'm sorry I disappeared like that. Everybody must have been real mad. Sophie was, that's for sure. But everyone's also really worried, Sophie included. Something tells me this isn't because you hate your new parents. I already met them a few times, and they're really nice people. And I know that if they become my parents for real, I'll definitely be happy. But you're wondering if it's really okay for you to leave your other family, like Miss Flona, behind. After all, she did raise you. On top of that, you're worried about these feelings might be disrespectful to your new parents. Am I right? How did you know? That's the hunch I got. You know, back when I was at the orphanage, I was like an older brother to everyone. Honestly, though, I was kind of a brat. Not like you. I think I was just lonely, looking back on it. Plenty of people were in my family in those days, but they kept leaving me behind. It hurt, and I even got into fights because of it. I was starting to stand out, and not in a good way. Even still, Director Arkride continued to give me a place I could call home. Of course you can stay. This is your home and your family. But one day, you'll find the place where you truly belong. And when you do, you'll have to move forward without looking back. I know it'll all be sad when that day comes. However, wherever you end up, remember that you'll always be one of my beloved children. So much so that he even took his last name. Wherever I end up, it's because of what he said that I was able to start to open up to others. And now I've got the kind of friends I could never hope to replace. Director Arkride might be gone, but my connection to the orphanage remains. Heck, these days I sort of think I like my new home, and who I am. Van. Remember, Gene, it's okay to find happiness. I'm sure your family wants that for you too, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Gene! Speaking of, Sheesh, where have you been doing? Why you don't have any more time to play? The train's leaving soon. I want to see the capital with you too. Guys. I want my new parents to know all about my family at the orphanage. Sounds good to me. Make sure to introduce them. Wholesome. Bye. I love beat. Yeah, that's about like beats is like the root as well. I feel bad for Miss Flona and the children. It'll be difficult for them. Yeah, but this isn't goodbye forever. These days, there are all sorts of ways to stay in touch. Especially compared to when I was a kid. You know, I'd already heard about some of your childhood memories with Elaine and Kincaid. But it was nice to hear about your father for a change. Might have to go run in my mouth. Let's just say I finally worked through my own feelings. All the stuff that happened after leaving the orphanage, I mean. Oh. Apparently I was dumped in front of the orphanage, not long after I was born. The letter that came with me opened with, "This child is a devil. We can't raise him." After that, it was just a bunch of empty apologies. Director Arkride took me in without hesitation, anyways. Yet I never. Vane's been through it, hasn't he? Once I was saved from the cult, Master used his connections so that orphanage would know that I was okay. And yet I never went back. Couldn't go back. How could I? He betrayed me, I thought. He sold me off. Even if it had just been for a moment, I doubted that kind, generous man. How could I go back and face him after that? And then, when I was still trained to be a Spriggan, I read an obituary in the local paper. The director had passed away. I looked into what had happened later, when I was in Orosian for work. Turns out that he never stopped looking for me after I went missing. Even while he was running the orphanage, he would reach out to his contacts and travel everywhere, all in hopes of finding me. It was around the time that he found out I was okay that all his stress finally caught up to him and made him sick. Can't say I know how, but he seemed to understand my hesitation and resisted the urge to reach out to me himself. From what I heard, he spent his last breath praying that I had found a new home for myself. A new home. Way back when, Director Arkride said something to me. Van, you are not a devil. Many people in this world feel as though they don't have a place where they belong. But you are someone who knows what real pain is. That means that you are better equipped to be there for the people who need you. And I believe that is what will help you find a place you can call home. He said that, huh? Don't tell me, is that how you came to start answering for SPGs? Who can say? Be honest, I've forgotten he said all that. I never did pay him much back for the things he told me. Even now, I wish I could have been there for him for his final moments. Van. Hey, it's all in the past now. It might sound a brood over something like this. No, you kind of are a broody guy. You're kind of Batman-coded. Still, if that kid can learn to love his new family, then I guess this whole ordeal might have been worth it. No, I agree. And I think you did get through to him. Especially because you've come to the same realization yourself. That just like you told Jean, it's okay for you to find happiness. And that there are people who want you to.
So please, Van. Please, don't regret thinking back on the people you care about. Your father wanted you to be happy. Wanted you to find a place where you belong. Wanted you to smile. That's all. And I'm sure he and the goddess are smiling right now as well. As they watch over you.
Yes.
But what do I know, right? I'm just some girl who only now learned about all of this. But I do get it, Van. After all, I feel the same way as your father. Just as much as Director Arkride. No. Maybe even more.
We really opened up the floodgates, haven't we? Now Agnes is just so brazen about just giving out all of her feelings.
I want you to find happiness.
Oh. I swear, you really are something else. But I guess that goes for me too, huh? You guys, and you in particular, have been doing your damnedest to make sure I realize it. Makes me look pretty pathetic, huh?
I think that's just part of what makes you, you. You've brought so many of us into your circle, and helped us to take a step forward. I'll always be glad I met you, from the bottom of my heart.
That goes for the both of us. Man, what did I do to deserve friends like you?
She's like, damn it, there's that friend word again.
Well, not to steal your words, but that goes for the both of us. You better prepare yourself, though, because I'm just going to keep on growing.
Hey, yo.
And then one day you'll say, damn, there ain't many women like her.
We've really corrupted Agnes, haven't we? Ah, damn it, Van.
And you'll sit around moping over the one that got away. I bet then you'll realize just what you've been missing out on.
God damn, she's digging.
Well, I'll look forward to that day.
Why are we on a field trip? Why aren't we? After the two spent the remaining time together, and after a bit they met up with their friends and resumed to work. That is the most... like... I don't know, that's like the happiest breakup, or like the happiest denial I've ever seen in my life. Like, the fallout from Van saying no to Agnes. And then she's still acting like this, even more so. You don't see shit like that very often, huh? Oh boy, what's up, Lance? Welcome back, Master of the Legend of Trauma Heroes Trail Saga. Exactly, that's me. This new freaking chair that I got, like the armrests are a little bit shorter, a little bit smaller. So whenever I try to like lift myself up in my chair, like, my elbows keep rolling off of it. Came back to Van saying, haha, the classic. The classic. Welcome back, Lee. Appreciate you stepping back around. Stupid power outages. Damn it. But yeah, we just went through the rest of Emilia's, and then we reloaded, and then we did Agnes's. Now we're moving on to Aaron. Way! But yeah, Van's really corrupted poor old Agnes, huh? Everyone split up. Something I should do before I head out there. Head out where? How dares? Welcome back, Kaiju. Hi, Joe. How you doing? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Yeah, stupid power outage. Had to go and split my stream into two. How dare, indeed. Aaron took Van out of the city. Well, since any monsters nearby, looks like nothing's gonna get in our way here. Is there a reason we had to come all the way out here just to warm up? It's going through your... Whoa. Hey now, it's the big idea. Just shut up and get ready. Surprise attacks ain't uncommon in actual combat. Don't you go holding back now. Got it? Ah, so that's how it is. If a fight's what you want, be happy to oblige. Here I come. Is it gonna be an actual fight? No, okay. Naijus. So the two began their practical combat training. Aaron relied on his Gekka School sword skills, while Van used the hollow style of his Kunlun martial arts, as well as various tricks. Coins. I never used that attack. Damn, you're flicking coins at me? One crafty asshole. Well, I had to take a gamble. It was all I could come up with to put a stop to your acrobatics. Though I doubt whatever foe you're dreaming up is gonna use tricks like that. Probably not. Considering the guy uses Gekka School martial arts, you're guessing he's from the East, yeah? Is it just me, or are you obsessed with him? I mean, I get that he's wielding the same style as you and all. How could I not be after witnessing such incredible martial arts firsthand? And it ain't just him. Every one of those masked jackasses is something else. So how can I just sit on my ass and do nothing? Even if the Heavenly Mother might forgive me, I won't forgive myself for letting those bastards do as they please. That's why I'll be using you to improve my martial arts. Hope you're ready. How can I say no when you're through all the trouble of picking me up as your punching bag? That said, be better if...
I see you've already warmed up.
Oh, yo, it's Fawn? Are you gonna fight? I don't really consider Fawn to be much of a fighter. Fawn? Ah, good. I'm glad you could make it. Thanks for coming all this way despite your busy schedule. Oh, so that's who we called up. Once I got your message, I did my best to carve out some time. Had to, seeing as it's all for Aaron. Fan, did you... I mean, I had a pretty good idea what you wanted from me. But fighting someone with a weird-ass style like me ain't gonna do much to improve your own martial arts. What you need is a fellow student of the Gekka School, a master. He took off the jacket. Yo, imagine though if he took off the entire top there, and it was just like giant, like, Yakuza back tattoo. Would have been peak. Like, Fawn does not strike me as, like, a master of the Gekka School, nor does he really strike me as, like, a combatant in the slightest, right? And so, if you saw him and he was, like, all muscles under there with, like, a giant back tattoo, would have been amazing, right? Right? I will be your opponent today, Aaron. I face you not as the next head of the Liu family, nor as the vice president of the Kowloon Bank, but as a master of the Gekka School of Martial Arts. From what I heard, he used to be an assistant instructor. Apparently, it's been a hot minute since he was on the front lines, though. For real. I remember when you used to help train me when I was just a twerp. Doubt I could ask for a better training partner. You can still go, right? Don't worry, I may not have told anyone recently, but I've never slacked in my training. Whether I get serious or not is up to you. Now you're talking. Get ready, Van Daden. I'm curious to see this one. Huh? I don't... What? GG Ruluang? Talismans, huh? How can you move like that? And weave in a talisman, no less. I admit I'm not used to being... I admit, I'm used to being a bit pudgy. Ashen even chides me about it on occasion. But is that all you've got, Aaron? Don't underestimate me. How long has it been since we last faced off like this? To think I used to train you back when time permitted, back in the day. Back when folks first started calling you Van Daden. Did he have a different name? When you got busy and Ashen started actually working for Heiwei, even Gian started distancing himself from me. I don't mean to go on whining about the old man now, but back then you stood by my side, and I still owe you for that. I did nothing to earn your gratitude, Aaron. In some ways, I'm just like my father. I'm still carrying the events of 40 years ago. You mean... To be honest, I was only 5 years old at the time, so I don't remember things clearly. And even so, I will never forget how Longport was in those days. It's been carved into me. Yeah, I remember things from back when I was 5 years old. Aoi's demonic tyrant, the constant conspiracies and betrayal, the fear which clings to the city even now. The past is a curse, feeding on the present. It's responsible for the events of last year, and ones that took place even just a few months ago. Still, Aoi is changing, little by little, especially now that Sao has started a new family. Even Ashen has found a way to shake off the past and look forward. And that change continues with you, Aaron. Being with the Spriggan has really helped you find a new path for yourself. How many times do I gotta tell you?
I ain't part of Heyu, and I ain't gonna be chained down by the past or the present. I'm gonna walk my own path.
As it should be. As it must be. Free yourself of even the dark machinations of fate itself. Break through all obstacles that lie before you. If you can believe in your friends and in yourself. I know you can do it, Aaron Way.
I just realized how dumb of a hairstyle Fawn has. That was more of like a bowl cut. There's also a design on the bottom of Aaron's shoes. That's interesting. Something you would like almost never see.
Was that the Ungula barrage?
Oh, my. Well done.
But look at that hairstyle. Not like I'm like actually thinking about it, right? He's got like a middle like that middle batch is like really long. And then everything else is like fairly short, but that like middle one he has like swooped over to the side, and then like the other bangs brought down over top of that. That's such a weird hairstyle. And like it's a bowl cut on the back. The sideburns. Sideburns make sense for his age, but still. Give him a bear tattoo or a koi to dragon? Triads? Yeah, it'd be more of a triad than Yakuza, but like, still, right? Asian Mafia, go burr. Oh, Sky's observing and critiquing the hair. It's just an interesting thing. I never really like pay attention to it before, but now I'm like, what do you got going on there, buddy? What kind of blender cut is that? I think a bear would go hard for fun though. Like I feel like he would have a bear back tattoo. I don't think there's ever been a bear Yakuza back tattoo though. Like there's been koi dragons, like the fish dragon. That's what Ichiban has. Dragons, plenty of those. You have what Goda. You had Shibusawa, of course Kiryu. Then we have the I forget what that one demon's called that's on the back of Majima. Had emperors. Had a bunch of things on there. There's just that one guy that has like a cupid on his back. That was a weird one. That was a weird guy. Snakes and whatnot. It's a toupee. If that's a toupee, it's even dumber. If you're gonna be wearing a toupee, at least have a good hairstyle. Like it's an even dumber idea. Had another breakthrough, eh? Like anime hair is always wild, but like that like weird office design, like it's like office business casual, but it's kind of strange. So Aaron was able to draw more of his true potential, and everyone's wounds were tended to. Aaron and Van said goodbye to Fawn, who left to return to the Kowloon Financial Bank. Names are funny. It's Van, but that's Fawn. It's not Vaughn and not Fan. Surprised he stuck around so long, considering how busy he is. Aaron is like a son to me, so I'm happy to help. His words. You're well loved, Mr. Prodigy. Can you stop calling me that already? But seriously, these are the things that make me, me. As long as you get it.
Believe in my friends and myself, and break through the machinations of fate, huh? Never thought Fawn would be the one to tell me stuff like that.
Guy's not wrong about how you always earned to change. You too. He's learned to believe in the path you're chosen for yourself, and find new potential for who you can be.
That guy's just a big softy. He's supposed to be the next head of the Liu family, you know. And you're not much different. You could tell I've been in a funk and set all this up just to help me.
Hope I didn't overstep. I mean, I was perfectly happy to stand by to the side and let you two go at it.
Quit screwing around. I gotta admit, though, I do feel a little better thanks to you. Doesn't matter what those vestiges are plotting. It won't change what I have to do. They won't be wreaking havoc on my watch. I'm gonna find those bastards and send them packing. And I'm gonna do it with my Gekka. As well as that Spriggan style I picked up from you.
I swear. You got way more presence than when we first met. Prove to me that you ain't gonna lose to anyone, Aaron.
Of course I will. You'd better be there to revel in my victory.
What's up, Judd? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Nah, you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome in, welcome on in. We're going through some connection events, bonding events. Oh, yo, Phoenix Barrage is upgraded to True Phoenix Barrage? Peak? Hold up. What is that? That's not. What, this one. Here we go. Nah, this attack leveled up. That's a pretty good one, too. I use that one fairly often. Nice, nice. I love to see it. Alright, one more event, and then we'll be done. One more connection event. Ren! Interviewing a genius. Ren Bright. Fans decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Bicycles.
I'm Edwin with Eaton News. So, you must be Kitty. Ren Bright. Thank you for agreeing to be a guest on my radio show.
You have such a nerdy voice. Well, I just happened to have business in town, so I figured I might as well stop by while I'm here. I'm actually listening to your show on the banks of the Mercure before. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's an honor to be invited by such a famous host. Ha! It's just a small late-night radio show, but I appreciate you saying so. And, the young man with you is... Oh, you flatter you, calling me a young man. Oh. Consider me her acting guardian. Seeing as you contacted her once you figured out she's from the net's famous kitty, I was curious. And just about what kind of questions you wanted to ask. Oh, I apologize if I put you on edge. My whole show is simply about getting to know the surprising people who are the talk of the town. Skye doing the Ojo laugh. I really did. It wasn't planned, but it went that way, and I was like, alright, you know what, full send. I don't intend to reveal her real name, nor am I here for some sort of gotcha journalism, so you don't gotta worry. I'll be honest though, it'd be a stretch to think of her as some regular high school girl. She's about to graduate, so you know. I've looked into the information she shared with me in our brief correspondence about the striking student who came abroad from neighboring Liberl. Rumor has it you've been discreetly involved with several of last year's events. And you can imagine my shock when I dug a little deeper. Turns out you share the same name as the mysterious genius who published several doctoral theses that took the academic world by storm. Yeah, isn't that a coincidence? Even if I wasn't hosting a radio show, my reporter's instincts would fill me with questions. Striking. Genius. It's a little embarrassing for having such things said directly to my face. You're weirdly on board with all of this. Shouldn't you be trying to avoid standing out? Well, I've already been making a name for myself in the underworld, so... And besides, I've been listening to his show for a while, and I've always thought it would be fun to be a guest. Don't worry, I won't divulge anything that I shouldn't. Sure, but... If you're that worried, well, why not watch as we record? It's not a live broadcast, so if there's anything you don't want getting out, I can simply cut it. But if I'm being perfectly honest, I have a feeling I'd like to ask everyone's favorite Spriggan a few questions too. Knows who I am, huh? He's one sharp reporter. But why does it seem like he's trying to feel me out? Sorry, but I'm not taking questions. Happy to sit and watch, though. You can be so overprotective sometimes. Not that I really mind. In that case, come on in. We can get started right away. So Ren entered the studio after receiving a brief explanation of how things would work. The recording began. Ben watched on through the studio's window. Sorry to keep you waiting, listeners. It's time for On the Banks of the Mercure. As usual, your host for this evening is myself, Edwin of the Eaton News Agency. This is a show about finding folks who are the talk of the town and asking them all kinds of questions. I must say I'm deeply grateful for all of the love our niche little concept has received. I'll be counting on your support going forward, everyone. Like and subscribe. Let's aim for primetime spot. Now, without further ado, it's time to call in today's guest.
Good evening, everyone. My online handle is Kitty. I never thought I would get to guest on a show like this, but I'm looking forward to our time together.
The pleasure is all mine. You know, I never thought you would agree to a guest on the show. I'm sure everyone listening who's familiar with the net will have heard about you at some time or another. there's been whispers about the mysterious and beautiful girl who helped solve the problems popping up across the Republic behind the scenes. Theories suggest she was connected to the legendary hacker known only as Kitty. This might sound funny considering I invited you onto the show, but do you really exist? That is actually my first time officially appearing as Kitty. Normally, I'm just a member of the student council at a local high school in the capital. That said, I'm originally from Liberl, and I'll be heading home shortly after my studies abroad come to an end. Oh, fascinating. If it's alright with you, I'd like to chat about all sorts of things while we have you. Yes, I'm quite looking forward to it. So, to start, I heard you served as president of your school's student council for an entire year here. It's rather uncommon for a student from abroad to be elected as president, isn't it? To be honest, I was actually planning to keep my head down while I was here. I suppose you could say I couldn't help myself, but after all was said and done, I found being a part of the student council to be a cozy experience. Though there was never a dull day, and I found myself wrapped up in all manners of incidents, including my very first task as president. I looked into that first task, actually. Apparently, a certain senator's son ended up dropping out of school around the time you were originally elected to your position. Good times. Said senator was also arrested around the time when his corruption came to light. Is it too much to think that the two things were connected? Oh my, you've certainly done your homework, Edwin. As for my answer, no comment though. I'll leave the truth to your listeners' imagination. Yeah, you don't want to commit crimes. You don't want to admit to committing crimes. Even if they're kind of like, vigilante crimes. I'm trying to like read that over there on the right, but it looks like it's a cursive, but it looks like it's just like kind of like nonsense cursive. Like it's like, is that like a D U I Z H S C H G U H I N? Like that's just nonsense. That ain't real. Then you did design the famous information portal on the web. Yes, though it is mostly managed by a hollow AI. It's designed to do calculations based on information taken from various participating sites. Huh, I can't say I understand the details, but it sounds pretty complex. Did your doctoral thesis factor into this design at all? I wrote those just to kill time when I was a child, though I was able to apply some of those theories, so I suppose they didn't go to waste. Oh, before I forget, I want to teach you about a little trick you can do on the site. If you click the kitten at the top of the screen over 10 times at a certain speed. Meow. My word! It plays a collection of cute cat sounds I recorded in the capital. Please feel free to give it a try when you need something to soothe your mind. Yo, Google needs to have that shit. Yo, let's all move away from Google and move over to Kitty. Kitty.com. Oh, man. I'd use it. Did you want to ask about my life before I came here? Well, I traveled to all sorts of countries. Liberl, Crossbell, and even the Empire. A real globetrotter. In that case, is there any particular country you hold close to your heart? That is quite a difficult question. Considering my friends and family live in Liberl, that would be a no-brainer, but I could say that Crossbell is where my heart lives. I've also made friends who were visiting the Empire before the war. Wow, the more answers you give, the more questions I want to ask. You're quite worldly, despite your young age. True main character. Well, I definitely have lived a lot of experiences. Part of that is due to my prior job, you see. Oh, now I would love to hear all about that. What kind of work did you do? Let's see. Hacking, infiltration, professional elimination. I'm sorry, but could you cut that? Oh my god. Now then, we've heard all kinds of fascinating things from our guest, but we're almost out of time. Kitty, is there anything you'd like to say to our audience today? I've had a wonderful time, and I've come to realize something after being given the opportunity to reflect on myself. I surely have been blessed with the many encounters and relationships I've developed over the last few years. Oh man, Joshua and Luve. Those who pulled me out of the darkness. Those who reached out to me from the light. Bright! Those who took me in when I wandered aimlessly, unsure of what to do. And yes, those who watched over after me, even after we parted ways. It's because all of those people were there for me that I am here now, which is why I plan to treasure every one of those bonds. I'm a combination of both the good and painful things I've experienced, and I want to do everything I can to pay forward all the help I've been given. I want to be the one to extend my hand to someone in need. So, to those of you struggling in the darkness, I know there is someone nearby who is ready to reach out to you. I can only hope that everyone listening will treasure each of their relationships. Thank you very much. And that was our guest for today, Kitty. Now I'll see you all next time. Like and subscribe. Weah! Nerd! He had just that nerd voice going on at the beginning. I had to give it to him. Thank goodness things turned out okay. It had me scared stiff. Hard to believe you managed to talk around some of the shady stuff. Yeah, like elimination. Are you blushing? Aw, hey, what's up? Oh, I just feel like perhaps I got a tad too excited and said more than I should have. It'll really be broadcast on air, huh? It'd be one thing if it were only one listening to it. If you were the only one listening to it. Dude, I thought you'd get all bachelor or something like this. I guess even given everything you've been through, you're still just an 18-year-old girl. But you probably don't need to worry too much. It's not like the guy's gonna reveal your true name. Perhaps, but the people who know me are going to recognize who Kitty is. I suppose the silver lining is that it's only a local radio show in the Republic. To be honest, I'd like it if everyone you've ever met could listen to that show. I bet the folks inside you are real proud. I haven't been able to sense them since Nemeth Island. I'm certain they're finally at ease and with the goddess now. You know, I tried to look away from my past because I was afraid of getting hurt. But I finally faced it head on and overcame it. No scars are something I'm proud of now. They're my scars. They're part of what makes me, me. You sure toughened up. Especially if you can say stuff like that when you've got the deepest scar of all.
It's because of you, Van. You were there for me when I was just a stray kitty. And even now, you're still by my side. You're the one who helped me get over my past.
Come on now. I don't think you're giving me way too much credit. What about everyone else who...
You help more people than you think. People who wouldn't have found themselves without you to take them by the hand and show them the way.
Do you know the way?
If you ask me, you need to be a little more aware of the impact your words and deeds have had on people.
Got that main character Riz. Alright. I'll just shut up and take the thanks then.
You're finally learning. You know, you've grown a little since then, too.
Jeez, remember that tiny conversation? I'm really becoming one formidable young woman, you know that?
Oh, speaking of thanking people, I suppose I should be grateful to Harwood as well. He might have given us the runaround, but it's a fact that what happened at Nemeth Island is what let me find closure.
My favorite criminal. Nah, you don't know him one iota of gratitude. You basically told him as much at the time, so stick to your guns. You don't hear iota very often. Hell, I'm gonna have to settle the score with him. When the time comes, be needing your help.
Of course. If we include handling Harwood, then I suspect we'll be working together for some time yet. That should give me plenty of time to pay you back. For now, I'll keep counting on you, Van.
Wink. We love Ren Bright. Left the news agency, meeting back with her friends. Yay! Ren is great. Such a great character. It's been so fascinating just seeing her grow through all these games. It's been great. It's been so good. Alright, but with that all said and done, we can finally save our game. Yeah. Took an hour there, but you know, it's also an hour of, bullshit too, huh? Alright, now we gotta go back to the hospital, which I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't wanna. Anchorville General Hospital is just up ahead. Once we begin our investigation, I imagine we'll be in there for a while. Beyond this point, we'll temporarily be locked to Van, Agnes, Fairy, Katra, and one other person. And this round of the city will end. One other person, you say? Oh, I can just bring in one other person here, like, overall. Oh, who do I want to put in? Putting in my 3 least favorite characters. And then giving me 1 extra character to have with us. And it's either going to be Aaron or Ren. I mean, I guess I gotta go with Aaron, considering Ren doesn't have as much attack. She's got actually better arts damage. And like she's got that, her like arts are based off, her crafts are based off of that. So maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to put Ren in. Especially after that last little event there, I want to put Ren in. Let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. At least we have Van for, like, big DPS. Fairy's okay DPS. Anchorville General Hospital. Hospital. Yes, I already read that. Hello, nurse. It's a pretty big hospital. Looks a little bit like the Basel Institute of Science, don't you think? Both are pristine, state-of-the-art buildings, so I can see the resemblance for certain. Bet you're curious if it looks this good on the inside. Want to head in? And Ren/Aaron would not be talking, huh? Alright, let's first off swap out... I don't know who I want to swap out, Agnes or Katra? Which one of you are better? 689, 716. Alright, Katra, you're in the back. I remember I used Katra a lot in Daybreak 1, considering he had that one craft. And Katra's got the Satellite Cure, right? Which restores a bunch of craft points as well. But it got a lot more expensive. Because I think it was like 30 craft points in the first game. And so like you would use this and you'd only lose like 10 craft points. And then you could just keep using S-breaks back to back to back to back to back, which was... oh, it was so glorious. You can see how much I've used Katra though, considering like, look at how little his crafts have been boosted up. Same with Agnes for that matter. And Fairy. Ren's a little bit, but like, she doesn't get a lot of screen time either. Oh man. Oh man, maybe I should have went with Aaron. Maybe I should have. That's fine. We will make do. I feel much more at ease. Hey, we got a thing over here. Investigate. Boom. Grim portal discovered. Mirror deposit confirmed.
Very well.
We'll put Ren in for now, as the one on field. Once we get into combat, though, I'll swap over to Van. Anything else around here?
Search.
Nar. Nar. A hospital visit in this economy? Don't worry, it's, what's Calvert supposed to be again? I forget what Calvert's supposed to, like, represent in, like, the global scale. Because, like, Erebony is, like, Germany, right? And then... I forget what Crossbell and, like, Calvert are supposed to be. Gotta forget where a lot of these places are now that I think about it. I need bunnies like I need water. H2O! We'll get, we'll fill up your thirsty here in a second. How about that? It does remind me of the Basel Institute of Science. Yeah, it really gives off the same vibe. Kinda has a funny scent though, doesn't it? That's probably the disinfectants you're smelling. They do seem to be taking ventilation seriously here. Their computer systems for reception look brand new, so the hospital must be making a lot of money. There's even a VIP ward. Perhaps there's for politicians and executives for when they're embroiled in scandals. Just so we're clear, the two clients from our poor SPGs weren't VIPs or anything. They were just regular patients who came here to get their regular symptoms treated. With that in mind, let's see what we can dig up here in the lobby. Fair warning though, I'll be doing it my way. You guys still want to lend a hand? Of course, I'll see what I can discover. For starters, I can tell there are a lot of people still waiting to be checked in addition to visitors and current patients. Not to mention the nurses, doctors, receptionists, and security guards. See what I can dig up on them. Maybe I'll be more help if I didn't try talking to anyone. He's right though. Someone as innocent as you could definitely put people off their guard. You think? Just so you know, I'm an adult by Kruger standards. Of course you are. My apologies. I look forward to seeing what your intuition can shake loose. If you notice anything, just let us know, okay, Fairy? Now, where should we begin our investigation? Well, we can start by seeing if there are any leads related to visitors. Then check out the hospital's infrastructure and facilities, see if anything feels off. We do that and we'll get right to the core of the matter. Topics, hospital management and suspicious patients obtained. Gathering relevant information, blah, blah, blah. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some bunnies while we're here though. Hold up. Ren Bunny! How's that for you, Shining? Is this filling up your need? You feeling thirsty? You need the bunnies like you need water? Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff, huh? We'll show off the fairy one, I suppose. We'll show off the little munchkin. The little munchkin one. Give her a once around, just for that. Didn't we have... Oh yeah, we also have this outfit for her, though. The priestess garb, which... I really like this look. I was, when I was in the garden, right, like, I have everybody, like, in a different outfit. And this honestly works really damn well. Like, blonde fairy with the priestess garb on. I like that. Like, that just really works for her. The red contacts is what, like, that's just a really cool design. It's overall real good. 10 out of 10 design. And then, yeah. Bunny! Bunny on yes as well. Every time I see Ren Bunny, I look up and say, God is good. Hell yeah. Yeah, once again, appreciate all the support for getting those ones. It's a good look. Yeah, like the tan skin with the yellow hair, the red eyes, and then like the red like outfit. Really works. Like it really works out real well. Whenever... Arrange my turn!
Let's have a look.
But yeah, whenever I'm out and about in the Grim Garden, I'll like have that one on Fairy, and just this, that, and the other for everybody else. Blue Cross, don't care about that. You, old Lanny. Granny O'Hara. What did I just say?
Let me ask you something.
Granny O'Lanny? I don't know what I said. Very so fit, she's a perfect tomboy. She's adorable, she's precious. Reminds me a lot of Fee back when we played Code Steel 1, right? And you know how Fee has evolved, so we'll be quite curious to see what Fairy be looking like in a few games, huh? Shizuna Bunny for her husband. Unfortunately, we don't got Shizuna with us right now, so we can't check that out. Turbo Granny? I don't know if it's Turbo Granny. It's the same design as Turbo Granny, but I don't think it's the same Granny. She's a bit different? Yeah. The same overall design, but a little bit different. A little bit different. And as for the hospital's management, well, it all happened so long ago, but there was something that I could share. Do tell, whatever's on your mind. Well, you see, the hospital closed suddenly in the middle of December last year. When it reopened, the medical director had been replaced. It was all quite hectic. I don't know the specifics, but I sure was lucky I had already been discharged from the hospital. Middle December? Is that when people with the ties to Almada were arrested? Yeah, it's pretty suspicious, especially since we don't know why the hospital was shut down. That's so. Like you were pretty fortunate. Oh, yes. A lot of other people were really inconvenienced. Oh, and I just remembered one other thing about this place. Only it's an even older story. That's fine. I don't mind. Well, just before the hospital was shut down, I heard a lot of construction workers had been coming and going. I thought they must have been working on some large-scale project, but nothing was even visibly remodeled. My first guess would be they worked somewhere patients don't have access to, or on things like water lines. But perhaps they were involved in the VIP ward, rumors speak of. That's what I figured, but the staff hadn't heard anything about it. The room I stayed in when I was hospitalized had a view of the VIP ward, but there wasn't anything untoward about it. The timing of it definitely raises a red flag. Then our next step is to investigate what happened while the hospital was closed. It's been obtained. Do you have anything else to talk about with this one? Suspicious patients.
Have a moment.
A strange patient, you say? I'm sorry, no one comes to mind. Many people come and go here every day, so I'm afraid I don't really recall the other patients too clearly. If you can recall who's here all the time, that's kind of crazy, huh? That's pretty unfortunate if you're in the hospital that goddamn often.
Excuse me?
Excuse me. Why would I have to explain anything to an outsider? Yes, there may have been a lot going on at the end of last year, but things have been stable since I became head of the department. Okay, what about this one then?
Excuse me?
As for matters like that, go ask the general staff. I'm a very busy man, you know, having the time to involve myself with every single patient. Says the guy who's literally just standing here. Whatever, buddy. Whatever. Talk to you, I guess. How you doing, Rocky?
Let me ask you something.
Rocky Balboa. I don't work directly for the hospital. I'm just a contracted security guard, so I don't know much about the situation with management. You'd probably be better off asking full-time staff or some of the long-term patients. Okay.
May I have a word?
For the time I've been standing guard here, at least I haven't seen anybody acting suspicious, but it's possible that someone might have only started acting that way after they entered the place. If anything, you are the most suspicious people that I've seen.
That seems to be the
Nah, man, nah, not me. Nurse Finlay, how you doing, nurse? Who's up next is the outpatient department, so short on staff, brings issues directly to the department head. Is that so?
Let me ask you something.
Bum bum bum. Why, I think I've seen all of you in the capital. Oh, is this, I didn't put two and two together. Is this, Paulette's friend? I think it might be. Didn't you used to work with Paulette? That's right. You said something about working at Anchorville's hospital. Talk about perfect timing. Just stopped on by if you want some errands. You got a minute? I see. Sounds like you've been looking after Paulette. I understand. Is there something you wanted to know in particular? do you mean when the medical services were suspended? It was mentioned briefly in the Eaton newsletter. It came to light that the former medical director was colluding with the patient in the VIP ward. Colluding? Sounds like the rumors about the VIP ward were true. Yeah, but would they really have to shut down the whole hospital to arrest one man for collusion? A lot of people suffered because of the closure. Good point. Let's keep pressing. I see. Sounds like a lot happened. But if the hospital suspended services, there must have been a major investigation, right? Sure, investigators came and seized a lot of documents. I think some government agencies conducted investigations of their own, too. It's hard to believe they'd have such a huge turnout for good old-fashioned collusion. A government agency that did their own independent legwork was probably the CID. And if you consider the timing of when the investigation took place, yeah, our former department head likely had ties with Armada. Sounds like a lot of trouble. Yes, it was a challenging period for the hospital. To be honest, it hasn't gotten much better, even with the new medical director. Why do I really want coffee now? Like, all of a sudden I just started thinking about, like, hospital coffee. It kinda hits. Hospital coffee kinda hits. Why not? Is something going on now? Well, I'm not permitted to talk about it publicly, but suffice it to say, the new guy has skeletons of his own. In addition to his questionable work ethic, he's always trying to entertain people and build connections. And since he takes staff along for his social cause, it's been difficult for us to meet demand here at the hospital. I mean, it's good to have good public relations, but there's a thing called going too far. Sounds like things haven't changed much since the previous guy was arrested. Can't deny that it sounds like he's got a case of the collusions. And apparently the VIP ward is still being used for the same kind of patients. Anyways, sorry to give you another headache when things are so rough. It's fine, I'm used to it. I'll be okay. RIP. 07 nurse. Sounds like you have your work cut out for you too. Good luck. Thank you. Appreciate you. I didn't realize that you were Paulette's friend. Sorry for trying to hit on you. Teehee. How you doing, nurse? Say that I'm sorry for hitting on that nurse, then going down the block to hit on a different nurse. Wild. Plume, I think you put an extra digit on your order sheet again. How many years worth were you planning to order? Also, the patient in room 214 mentioned they'd been asking for a blanket but never got one. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I went to go get a blanket but accidentally brought in a cushion this morning instead. But that patient seems to always be so cold, so maybe if I brought in a heater, that would be even better. Maybe get what they asked for instead. All I have to do is bring the patient a regular blanket like they asked for. Oh man. Do you have anything about suspicious patients? Yeah, I had a feeling this was probably going to be the one for you. You want to know if strange people have been visiting the hospital? Besides you five? Yes, I heard some rumors that make me feel a little uneasy. And you mean like someone who's being suspicious, right? Not someone who's acting strange because of an illness. Right, nothing about someone's health or anything like that. Like, did anyone suspicious come by? Maybe they're acting shady or really frantic even. Okay, maybe. We did have a few patients coming in the last couple of days who acted like that. Really? But it's probably just a coincidence, you know? I'm not allowed to tell you anything confidential, but they were only here for a little itty-bitty things like standard checkups. It's probably nothing. Anxious or nervous people come here all the time. Just happened to get a bunch in all at once this time. I see. Sorry to take up your time. Hey, yo, Master Yunkafai! That old dude. Master!
Hey there, Karen. Look who's here.
He's literally my Master Roshi. He's literally my Master Roshi.
Oh, hello there, sir. Thanks for your help looking into that issue last night.
Oh?
I'm sorry, but we're a little busy right now. I hope you don't mind waiting a bit.
Oh, that's no problem at all. I'll just hang around. Since I'm here and all, maybe I'll chat up some nurses.
Oh, you. Everyone is busy right now, so try not to bother them, okay? You're number 92, so I'll call you when we're ready.
Sure. Say, once you're off the clock, why don't you join me at Chat Noir and...
Now make sure you listen to what the doctor tells you.
What a character. He's wearing Eastern attire. You think he came from Longport? No, his clothes appear more Far Eastern. Since Fawn is here, I thought perhaps Elder Gian might have come with them. He's definitely dressed funky. Actually, I ran into him once before. Apparently he's a vagabond from the east. Really? What a coincidence. Right. Either way, it sounds like he came here yesterday too. Let's hit him up and see if he knows anything. Alright. We always talk to Master Roshi. Master Yunkafai. How you doing, Master? Master! Pretty sure this old dude from out of the country. Maybe he can give us some unbiased perspective. Yo, meet again. Talk about good timing.
Oh, you're the fellow from the concert hall in Edith. Life's brought you to Anchorville too, huh?
Basically. Might have to get your insight on a few things. I love how much we're seeing, Master Yunkafai.
Meeting again in a place like this. Looks like fate's at work again.
That hairline is impressive for an old man. I don't know why I'm on hair today, but I am definitely like looking at people's hair more today for some reason.
By the way, where's that girl you had with you the other night?
Yorda? Well, stuff with her is complicated. Normally I work with these guys here.
Is that so? Well, even without her, you've still got a beauty or two with you regardless.
Dirty old man.
Clearly, you're not a man to be underestimated.
Just like Rean, don't you know? That aside, you don't seem to be a local to Calvard. Judging by your attire, I doubt you're from Longport either. Well, let's just say I'm from the direction of Long Live for now. You see, I was actually just vacationing in Tharbad until yesterday afternoon. Suddenly, I felt like I needed a health checkup, so I came to Anchorville by train. You came all the way from Tharbad for a doctor's visit in the evening? You got some impressive stamina. I'm often on the road, so it's no problem for me. I must admit, there's a girl in my family who says I shouldn't even bother with a trip to the doctor. What's her name again? Oh, God. It's referencing that one girl from the Skye games that I always forget her name. Annalee? Something like that? Annalise. That's the one. That's the one. I'm talking about her, I'm guessing. But my nephew and the others often insist, even when I go on vacation. I mean, what's the trouble in letting me have some fun when I'm taking a special trip through Calvard? He's really different from Brigard, but I get the sense he still enjoys life at his age. Agreed. Though, like Master, there's more to him than meets the eye. Oops, we've been caught up in this rhythm, haven't we? Look, I'm sure your adventures are fascinating, but maybe we can get back to the matter at hand. I would love to hear all the stories that Master Yunkafai has to tell. I would sit there for hours listening to him. Regale us. I see. Abnormal patience, an untimely shutdown, and mysterious construction, huh? I've got a little hunch just based on my own observations, mind you. Really? Oh, yes. I spotted someone who fits the bill for your suspicious patients just last night, actually. And I've seen a few others with similar problems. Yeah, didn't hear much from the nurse, but it sounds like they've been coming in for nightly checkups. Anything about those guys worth mentioning? Let me think. Well, they got their medicine, I suppose. Their medicine? Normally, you pick up your prescription from the pharmacy before heading home after a checkup. But they never did. And yet, when I watched them leave, I noticed they had medicine in hand already. Is that so? It's not totally unusual to be given your medicine directly by the doctor, though. There's one other thing I noticed, but it's more related to the construction work. Tell me, have you ever visited the hospital in the middle of the night? No, this is the first day here. We haven't. Word is people have been hearing a ringing sound. I did too, though it went away after I went outside. Since it can only be heard inside, I try to track it down. I believe the airflow in the building is creating a high-pitched noise. That makes sense. It's not uncommon for strange sounds to result from airflow due to building designs and HVAC systems. Different people can hear different things, so some people it might sound like tinnitus. The fact that it happened only at night could be due to changes in temperature or atmospheric pressure. My, I'm impressed you realized that the airflow of the building was the cause. Well, I can read the wind to some degree. Anyway, some of the patients here haven't made the connection and are blaming other causes. That sounds like a problem. Even if it's only a few people who can hear it, I'm sure it would be aggravating to listen to a constant ringing. You don't know the half of it, Agnes. You don't know the half of it. If the problem's from last year's construction work, it's possible nobody's looked into it yet. Since the new medical director doesn't seem to hang around the hospital much, I don't even cares. Thanks, Gramps. It really helped us out. Oh, my pleasure. I was just killing time until my results came back anyway. Fate works in mysterious ways. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask. Yay. We love Master Yunkafai. I want to get your name, though. I want to see that name drop. At this point, we've already gathered quite a lot of information. Let's take a minute to organize our thoughts. Okay, first off, our suspicious patients were mainly seen at night for their checkups, and it's unclear how exactly they received their medicine. People have also reported hearing a ringing sound at night, which is caused by the building's shape and HVAC systems. Some people think it's a problem with their own health and ask for a checkup. The cause also might be related to the construction work that took place last year. Additionally, there's a chance that work has connections to Almada, just based on the timing. Good work. The dots seem to be lining up, but we're missing something definitive to tie it all together. From here, let's try narrowing down who our targets are and gather what information we can. Hi, nurse. Bye, nurse. To do that, we should focus on the night checkups and identify any doctors who might be suspicious. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, time to get investigating. We'll find out just what's at the root of all of this. Topics: nighttime medical care and notable doctors. Yay!
That old man really was mysterious, wasn't he?
We love him.
He had a sort of otherworldliness to him. Like he could see right through everything.
Yeah, and thanks to him, we got ourselves a clue. Still...
That unclouded eye goes burr.
Anyway, let's keep gathering information.
Hi, Master Yunkafai. Still hitting with this nurse, huh? Alright, now that I'm done checking in, I'm gonna take it easy until my name's called. The fact that we met here is a sign that fate is at work. I hope you find the answers you're looking for. Yeah, thanks. Same thing, same thing. Womp womp. Hey, old lady. Yeah.
Question for you.
Anything about this? This hospital has been letting people schedule late-night appointments for a while, though I can't say I've ever needed them myself, so I'm not too sure what it's all involved. Any doctors then?
May I have a word?
I've had several doctors look after me while I was hospitalized, but none of them particularly stood out to me more than the others. All the doctors here are equally impressive, and the entire staff is dedicated to their patients. That one nurse seems pretty, pretty ditzy, but you know, it's what it is. Betsy!
Pardon me.
Look, you kind of live here. I know they let you schedule appointments during the night shift, but I've never done it before, so I don't know how it works exactly. Not the doctors then. What's up, Ruka? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Now you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Hope in the future Games Fairy keeps her hair short. She's growing her hair out now, so I don't know if she will keep her hair short. But I will agree. We need more short-haired tomboy waifus in Legend of Heroes. We need more of them. And all the best and have a great day. Hopefully you're having a great day today as well, Ruka. All the best to you as well. We had a little bit of a power outage, so I had to cut my stream in half. Or I guess more into like a fourth and hopefully 3/4. Kind of dumb. Really annoying. I don't like it, but you know, with the power of restream, I have no other option. I just have to do it. It's moments like this in particular that I kind of wish that I only streamed on Twitch, to be honest with you. Like, honestly speaking, if I could go back, like, way back to whenever I first started streaming, I might have only streamed on Twitch. And then, like, my YouTube would have been just, like, a channel for VODs, and then, like, a channel for, like, edited content. That might be how I would have done that. Just because of things like this in particular. And then, like, once I got fiber optic, then maybe moved into the restreaming type deal. Imagine that, though. There's a timeline where Skye Axens was a Twitch streamer from day one instead of a YouTube streamer. Kind of a weird thought process, huh? I was only just admitted here, so I don't really have a strong impression of any of the doctors yet. Sure, patients who have been long term know them better. You were so helpful then, thank you. What about you? Yuto! Sorry to break up your little date here, buddy, but, what's up? Oh, this was important. To be honest, Dr. Usain's probably the best doctor. He's always been good to me, and it's thanks to him that I'm doing okay. Yo, Usain Bolt? Let's get fast. When he gets sick, he'll even stay late to see me. Sounds like he's a real respectable doctor. Sounds like he's sticking around voluntarily, rather than working the night shift officially. Could you share your impressions of the other doctors too? Well, Dr. Grant stays late a lot, and the pharmacist Dr. Valvarine does too. Speaking of which, she's been looking really stressed lately. She was really getting flustered while looking at her document saying something about the numbers not adding up. Oh, did those guys steal the medicine? That does seem concerning. In any case, we have a better idea of who the doctors are. Thank you for your help. Yeah, and sorry to trouble you when you've got your own problems to deal with. Oh, do you have anything to talk about with this one? Nighttime medical care?
Question for you.
Does anything about this? I don't know. The other people in the department work at night. But I know Dr. Hussein stays late. Always looks out for me. Very nice. Enjoy chatting with your friend now.
Pardon me.
This is what we need for you, huh? Nighttime treatment, huh? Department all operate differently depending on the day. Dr. Graham for the ENT department has been working overtime every night these days. The medical director has been putting on a lot on his plate, but it's because he's diligent, trustworthy doctor. I see. Sounds like he's a really dedicated guy, huh? Yeah, and he's always willing to help anyone who has a sudden health issue or needs a checkup in the middle of the night. If you didn't really want to help people, I don't think you'd go that far as a doctor. On that note, do you mind telling us which doctors are regularly available for nightly checkups? Oh, it varies by the department, so I can't say for certain. Dr. Hussein from Pediatrics department often stays late on his own, even when he's not part of the night shift. And the pharmacist often sticks around too, to provide medications to patients who come in late. Gotta say, I have my doubts about the pharmacist. What do you mean? She's called Wolverine. She's got a bad attitude. She can be real careless too. I get that stuff to work the night shifts, but I can't help but feel she's going to slip up in the future. I guess every workplace is going to have someone who hates what they do. Regardless, it helps to know who's working late. Appreciate it. You imagine a workplace that doesn't have anybody who hates their job. About every single workplace that I've ever worked at, I'd say at least half of the people hate their job. There ain't very many people out there who like their job. There's people that tolerate their job, but there ain't very many people who like their job. Alright, we've gathered plenty of info. Might be good to sit down and sort through it all. How to review responses. Yeah, I guess so. We'll go and do it then. Hold up. Actually, I did want to see if there's anything over here, because... Meh. I went this way, but I didn't turn this corner. And there's nothing over here. Alright, we'll review responses then. Well, the night doctors are fine, except for Dr. Acula. He works in blood. Of course he does. We're finally getting a look at the bigger picture. Add in the way those two clients from our 4 refugees were behaving, and it sounds like a certain someone in the hospital is responsible for the ongoing situation. Now, we can finally start narrowing things down. Alright, the person responsible is most likely... I don't really think it's Wolverine, although she's the most sus one. I don't think, like, Hussein seems like he's on the up and up, like somebody who, like, genuinely enjoys his job, is happy to do what he does. And Grant's kind of giving me bad vibes for some reason, but I feel like the game's wanting me to go with Wolverine. So, either they're leading me to Wolverine as, like, a red herring, and it's actually Grant, or that it's just actually Wolverine. I feel like it might be a red herring, but we'll go with it. That old man we met did say something about not knowing whether the suspicious patients got their medicine. A mystery person would have been in a position where they could tamper with prescriptions. Yeah, but those patients have been leaving without ever visiting the pharmacy. Just a falsified prescription, they left a consult with the doctor in the examination room first. Don't forget that there was mention that the pharmacist panicked after seeing the paperwork too. I knew it! It was a red herring! Aha! The ENT specialist is Dr. Grant, right? He often does night shifts and deals with people whose symptoms are similar to those we encounter with our 4 refugees. Non-life-threatening symptoms are his specialty, in other words. Don't forget, you will also hear a ring in their ears at night. Some patients even thought it might be tinnitus or something. Naturally, they go to him. So to summarize, patients visiting at night would experience a ring in their ears. They all came here for a different reason, but they all end up seeing Dr. Grant in the ENT department. If that doesn't sound fishy, I don't know what does. Even people who originally came for ENT stuff could be targets. Yeah, in any case, the best thing to do would be to approach Dr. Grant ourselves. So how about this? I fake an illness and get the guy to take a look at me. Or for you guys? Now there's an idea. Normally we'd have to wait our turn, but a group like ours doesn't always have to play fair. Exactly right. Gotcha. Think you can break into the hospital server in there with Theo? I can, but... Oh, you want me to hack in so that you can move up the queue? Knew you'd get it. That way we can talk to the shady duck without having to waste the afternoon. But there are people who are seriously ill who are waiting. I'm not happy about this. But I guess it's just one of those times I have to put my feelings aside. Just like last night, huh? Yeah, especially if that doctor is up to no good. What are you talking about with that? What happened last night, guys? We need to act fast. Alright, it's decided. Let's find a way to access the server room. New infiltration point for Theo has been added. Shard search, blah. Yeah, I had a feeling that it was Dr. Grant, but like...
Where?
I was wondering if... I was even saying it, right? Like, is this a red herring or is this for real for real? How can I go in here? Ceiling. She's gonna say something, but whatever. According to our search, this duct should lead to the server room. Then we should be able to connect to the terminal and gain control if we send Theo in. We did something similar in Messeldom, didn't we? Yeah, once we get to the terminal, we can leave it all to Theo. Oh, I remember that. Alright, all you then, Katra. Theo?
Roger. Upon locating the server room, I will access the appointment database.
Thank you, Theo. But yeah, I remember this. It's been a long time since we've done this. This was like... Well, it was Messeldom, so it was Daybreak 2, huh? Yeah, I haven't played with this in a long while though. First time this game. Yes, up to go up, go down.
Commencing air duct infiltration.
Yay! Going this way, I guess.
Infrared sensor detected. Engaging
Uh-huh.
evasive maneuvers.
Evasive. Wait, what? Nani? Oh, check. Thankfully they told me about this thing because I just did not see this button here. I just straight up did not see that button. Convenient shard search. That's kind of quick. That's kind of quick, actually. Yeesh. You got through it though. And put that on high speed mode as well, and like, damn.
Danger, danger.
Danger, danger. That's my middle name, Theo. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, girl. Ooh, what's this? I see shiny. Shiny.
Item obtained.
Ooh, Zerum capsule as well. That's peak. That is peak. Over here. Over here. Oh god, this is a time. This is a time-based thing here, huh? Can I? No, hold up. There we go. And then this side over here. Kind of wish there was first person in for this right now, I'll be honest with you. Oh, yeah. Like, first person with Theo would make this life a lot easier. Oh. Well, we hit that one.
Infiltration.
It didn't really do much of anything, though. Didn't really do much of anything at all, huh? Now we going down. But yeah, I think this would be a lot simpler if we just could be in first person. Unfortunately, it's not an option. I mean, we didn't fail. I guess we have like an amount of attempts before we would fail, huh? If we hit too many alarms. Must have just been a rat. Must have been my imagination. That's the thing, I got rid of the laser. Probably would have got like extra SP if we didn't hit any of the lasers, but eh.
It looks like we're in. We can manipulate the queue as soon as we have our number.
Well done. Guess it's off to reception then. You ought to change up the party while we're at it so we don't look suspicious. Agnes and Katra, you're with me. Rest of you stay on standby in case something goes wrong. And Scar Rosette too. She can help by using her shards to detect changes in vital signals. Got it. I'll remain on alert. Understood. I'll handle the technical backup in case things go south. Alright, time to make a reservation. I got lumbago! My lumbago flaring up! I Rosette, I wife. 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 Boo boo. Patient 115, please head to the examination room. Would you look at that? Our turn already. Come on. She's like, huh. Patient 92, thank you for waiting. Your results are ready now. Oh. Oh, that's the old man from earlier. Looks like you never got called too, Gramps. Ah, thanks again for the help earlier.
Oh, don't mention it.
In the serious case of ligma, true.
Well, I guess I'd better finally go see what the doctor has to say about my examination.
Them damn doctors. Oh, man. I hate hospitals so much. Like, I know they're important and whatnot, but God. Every time you go to a hospital, it's so miserable of an experience. Also, I've seen, like...
You're Mr. Arkride, correct? I've been told you've been having some ear problems.
That's what they used. Makes sense. But, like, I've seen people go in, like, with, like, a kid or, like one other person. I've never seen a group of 4 adults going into a, an examination room before, though. That's a really sus. Yeah, the dice has been killing me the last few days. It's gotten to where I can't even focus on the job.
I see. And, it seems you brought quite an entourage with you.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, in any case, take a seat. We can go through your symptoms together.
Also, do we still have our weapons on us? A lot of questions here about the security about this hospital. A severe ringing in your ears, huh? Unfortunately, I have just the thing that'll help to solve the problem, quickly. Does that mean you have an idea as to what it could be causing it? Well, lots of people have similar symptoms. Changes in atmospheric pressure due to the changing of the seasons could be the cause. Yeah, guess you really know what you're talking about. Our sensor systems can be quite sensitive to change. They're easily impacted by fluctuations in our environment. The influence of high and low frequencies could affect your senses of balance and cause you to hear things, for example. I see, so our surroundings can be the cause. You know, I think I've heard some people in the hospital are hearing a ringing noise too, only at night though. In the hospital? That's the first I've heard about it. Yeah, my tonight's has actually gotten worse since I got this. You think it's related? What's your take, Doc? I'm not familiar with that sort of orbital device. Perhaps it's emitting a low-frequency wave. I'm detecting irregular breathing and elevated heart rate. He's agitated. Mr. Arkride. Smile. Got my hands on after looking into last year's drug business. While we're on the subject, I heard it's been causing ringing in people's ears. Weren't those drugs tied to the Mafia? Do you think there's such a thing as being spread here in Anchorville? That's a scary thought. I thought everything related to the drugs would have been seized by now. What are you all talking about? I do have other patients that need my attention, so I'd like if we could keep this conversation relevant to the checkup. My bad, Doc. That does remind me, though. Is it true that you've been handing out meds without consulting the pharmacy? Oh, you're right. Another patient was saying something like that. That's not good. Audits for prescriptions are imperative, and giving out medication is strictly the role of the pharmacy. Is that what people are saying? What a terrible rumor. I assure you, if it's related to medication, I make sure the pharmacist has approved. Yeah, I don't think so. In fact, it was the patients who got their meds directly from you that were spreading the word. Someone's been messing with the 4SPG network, too. Tell me, you know anything about that? Dude's Morbin. He's Morbin. A.D.
As we thought.
Evil doctor.
A.D. Now is the time. May the altered dawn rise to meet us.
And there he goes. Lick my balls.
Going after him. Reset. Contact everybody on standby.
Understood.
If we don't have to actually fight with this group, I'll be pretty happy with that.
What the hell is going on?
This is just like what happened in the Blacklight District.
That doctor must have amplified the spiritual energy waves.
And here's everybody else.
What the heck?
I sense the same presence as yesterday. Be careful.
A.D. They're squaring up. You got all the regulars, the sicky civilians.
Don't tell me this bastard's planning to use all these people as shields.
Using sicky civilians as, as meat cannons. As meat shields, that's great.
We can't hurt them.
You're right. They're not Jaegers or gangsters. Even trying to restrain these people could do them harm.
Then our only choice is to shock them back to their senses one by one.
Right.
Oh.
We can use that shard function to suppress it.
That's such a weird
won't
thing.
Be necessary. I'll handle this.
Master Yunkafai! Master! Master!
You're...
The old man from earlier?
It can't be.
The ADHD is spreading. Wild, Flash. Wild.
For real?
For real.
He dropped them without even touching them.
I knew it. You're...
What a stroke of divine luck. Can we leave these people to you?
But of course. Happy to help the roaring lion and his friends. I'll stay here and protect all the lovely nurses until you can stem this problem at the source.
Alright, thank
Sure
you.
as hell didn't see this coming. Thanks. We're counting on you.
Seriously, I don't have a clue what's going on. But I guess we'll leave it to you.
I love that
Dr.
dry
Grant should be up
delivery.
ahead. We need to take him into custody.
That dry delivery was so peak, though. I have no idea what's going on. But, you know what? We'll leave it to you. He's a womanizer, yeah. Literally Master Roshi. We love him. Shizuna, you sure that's what you want, hubby? Ayo, ayo. Shizuna talking about you. That won't be necessary. The weirdest that won't be necessary I've ever seen. A womanizer like you shining? I mean, you do put the ladies in the bunny outfits, so I guess it checks out, huh?
No, something smells here. Reset, do a shard search.
At once.
Hidden door. That's not very hidden because of shards.
Seriously got a hidden door?
Let's take a look.
Yay. I love how hidden doors were so not hidden because of our shard
Why
search
does a
function.
random hallway have secret doors? This is a hospital, not a spy movie.
Haha, but Armada.
It's starting to make sense. Perhaps this has something to do with the previous management's shady funding.
And the construction.
I think you're onto something. And I think it's clear who the source of those funds was.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Contact the guild and the cops. We're going right in.
All right, let's see. The guild and the Anchorville Police Department.
Call 911
I
now!
can't believe this was happening in us Grimcat's own backyard. How dare these jerks?
Maybe not say that so loud. It's fine. Everybody's like possessed at the moment. All party members have returned. You gave me a lot of anxiety, forcing me to have this party, this party lineup here, just to make me not have to use them at all. Oh man. Okay. Ketra, you're in the reserve, and then throwing on Yes all the way to the back. We'll throw her all the way in the back. And then Ren, like there maybe, because 805. 673. Maybe we'll put Ren up, actually. She does more physical, but Ren's got more. It's about the same. 715, 805, 740. Yeah. We'll go with that. We'll go with this. I mean, actually, we can put this for now, because I don't think we're going to be going straight into a boss fight, right? Probably not going to be going straight into a boss
That
fight.
old man will be okay.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of left him on his own back there.
I don't think he can die.
I'm sure he'll be just fine.
Indeed. We don't need to worry about him at all.
He was wielding a Tachi, wasn't he?
Makes sense.
Our intel mentioned him.
All we can do now is press onward.
I love how everyone, literally everyone, except for like Agnes and Judith, were just like, huh? Who is that old guy? Bunny time? We might be able to put some bunnies on. We'll see what happens where we're going for a little
What's
bit.
all this?
Bum bum. Underground production lab. Oh, look, it's the agave.
What the? It seems like some sort of lab for conducting medical experiments.
You know, I love how it's always with a damn plant, right? Like in like Erebonia and Crossbell, we've always seen the I forget what that was called, but there's the Plomora. Yeah, we was looking at the Plomora grass. Like, there's the Plomora grass, the blue Plomora grass, the dark Plomora grass, the purple Plomora grass. And now we got agave. Now we're in Calvert, and it's agave that's causing all the issues.
You're right. I recognize some of those plants and devices.
Yeah, the color might be different, but that's definitely it.
They're the same plants we saw in Tharbad, beneath Vegas Films.
Moved their production line over here, then, did they?
You mean that underground facility where they developed the drug for Almada?
You're telling me they've got another one of those labs below the hospital here?
Yeah.
One of their clientele with ties to Almada may have forced the previous management to build it. Then, after Almada was destroyed, they simply had to keep their connections to the Mafia hidden to avoid investigation.
Looks that way. But if that's true, then this place should have been shut down at the end of last year. Instead, it's fully operational.
Which means that someone has recently reactivated everything. The question is why. One thing is clear at least. It would appear the doctor himself was being used too.
Look, plants make really good drugs. I guess that's fair, huh? Psychedelics, man. This grass
alive,
hits.
but unconscious. Must have reached his limit. He doesn't seem to be contaminated anymore either. Thank
Weird.
goodness. We still need to talk to him. But given his current state, it might not be possible.
Bum, 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 bum,
Seems
bum,
our
bum.
masterminds are just up ahead.
They finally revealed themselves.
More contaminated monsters. There were signs of them outside the city as well.
We're missing some manpower without Yorda, but we still have the suppression shard function.
I'm worried about the people being controlled on the surface, too. So let's make haste.
Yeah.
Making haste.
Guys.
Lego.
They're gonna pay for coming into my home and making a mess of things.
Alright, let's get going already then. Granite form is not unlocked for a limited time. Learn the craft true radiant sunray. Ooh, nice. Alright, yeah. While we're going through here, we may as well put some bunnies on. I don't think Rosette's going to be getting a lot of screen time. I'll be honest with you. I will just put Judith on for now, because she's the only one that's going to be getting any screen time at the moment.
When the heck did these get here? And where'd they even come from?
And they're white, too.
It could be a variant that's been modified to improve its efficacy.
We can worry about that later. Our priority now is stopping whoever awaits ahead. Let's go.
I hate that one monster right there. Such an annoying one. The one that Burgard's fighting over there. By far my least favorite, like, one of my least favorite enemies in this game. They just move so damn much. They move so damn much that it's a pain in the ass to, like, actually fight them. Probably fine. Yeah, totally. Oh, 94. Come on. Couldn't even do 94 damage more. Shaking my head. But yeah, I keep, Judith is probably one of my most used characters for like, field combats. She's very damn useful. Like, she's got her awakening gauge just like everybody else, but like that AoE with her whip does some serious good. I feel like I remember Lee. I remember you mentioning before they used Judith a lot for this game as well. I can see why. Very useful. Very useful for all of this. Even though she's not the strongest party member, she's still quite powerful in her own ways. Opening doors. Yay! I did a thing that I didn't even know I needed to do. Because efficiency. Haha. Is this thing supposed to be like a big deal? What are those? How do we deal with those things again?
A plasma mine? Then it must be...
Is she up ahead?
Seems we found what we were looking for. Watch your step as you go.
I'm wondering... Oh, wow. A plasma mine exploded. Interesting enough. They flinched, alright. I don't know if that thing... Oh, the plasma mine has like a... It has like a hitbox as well. Like it's actually an entity on the field. Interesting. Aaron. Still not done, actually. 27,000 on the house. Yeah, although I think with the van, we're going to actually go back this way. Retreat. See you later, sucker. God, I hate this thing. I hate this thing so much. Any sort of like flying enemy that moves around this much is a goddamn annoyance. A goddamn annoyance. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. 2,000. Following up. Somehow we managed to clean out those the mines as well, though. Don't know how that happened, but we'll take it.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Thank you for the care package, Doom. We'll take a care package. Means we'll get a nice camera angle while we're taking care of a care package, huh? We getting thirsty up in here, hey yo. Judith got majorly buffed and was the most fun to use in active combat. Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, I liked her a lot in Daybreak 1 and 2 as well, but she didn't have as much damage as like Van. But this one in particular, she's super useful. I also like Nadia. Nadia in Daybreak 2 was so good. Like, her range was just, it made her like the main like action character in Daybreak 2, in my opinion. Oh man. Good Lord in heaven, Rosette is beautiful, truly. She's truly beautiful. We all love pretty ladies around here. Well. Alright, pretty lady. Let's keep going. Daybreak 1 and 2, she was more magic oriented. In this game, her crafts are what shine. I don't use Judith too often in like the command battles.
Like the journey's all good.
Like, I use her to a degree, but not really that big of a deal. Oh, interesting. Moving over here. Thank you very much. They did nerf the like how many times you can like, ow. They did nerf how many times you could use that though. But like how many times you could roll. Which is fine, I suppose. Like, you can just keep rolling, but now it takes like a solid second before you can roll again. So, like, that's a little bit of a nuisance, but even still, that's not that big of a deal.
I'm not a star for nothing.
Yeah, I did that, actually. I went through, last time that I played, or the last time that I played, like, after our stream, not last stream, technically, considering stupidity, but we did go through and, like, we messed around with everybody's arts, with all their courts, and so we got everybody boosted back up again. Everybody in the Grim Garden as well, so all the groups, all the teams. It's a real pain in the ass, but we did it. This guy just off by himself. Look at that cute little guy. Look at that cute little guy all by himself. Dead. Dead. Default Holocore has her evade magic with like 90% rate or something. She was a purely situational character. Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember what she's using now. What is Judith's like quartz that she's got? Accuracy plus 90%. Physical magic goes up. Regen 18% HP after acting. Yeah, it's alright. It's okay. Is this a big one? I don't know if this is a big one or not, but we're gonna use it. This looked like a big enemy. I don't know if it actually is or not. Oh, I also noticed something here. If you pause in the middle of like a combat scenario like this, you get a different status for Judith here. Instead of, you know, being Judith Lancer, she's the Phantom Thief Grimcat with a different profile and everything. The mysterious Phantom Thief who only steals from the worst of society, making front-page news all over the country. His inhumane physical capabilities and never fails to catch her prey. That's a nice little touch, though, that it shows this off right here. And this little portrait instead as well. And if you equip her, if you go to, like, equipment, you can see... Oh, I guess because we have the costume on? Yeah. Yeah, because we have the costume on, it doesn't show, but it shows off the Grimcat outfit as well. A nice little attention to detail there. Also, a weird thing that I also noticed is that if you put on, like, glasses... That's so weird. Like, I think I had these on, right? I think I had these sunglasses classics on Judith. And then I went into Grimcat and saw that she just takes it off like that. And I was like, ah, that's odd. That's so weird. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. We'll put the left eye back on. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty nifty. That was a pretty interesting little thing. Get this in the bag. Oh, we totally got this. Don't even need to worry anything. Slow ass. Truly, Aaron. But yeah, I just thought it was a pretty interesting little, like, Easter egg there. Like, it's not really part of the main game. You could definitely, like, pass that by without, like, even knowing about it, but it's nice. Nice little attention there. Can you, that's not gonna do anything. Well, that works, I guess. We'll take that, I guess. Boom, boom, bottom. This thing's feared. Love it. And thing's blowing up as well. Nice. So that means that that Ada, whatever, she's gonna be around here, huh? So I believe she was the one with the mines.
Break a sweat.
Kind of funny how they're not like activating whenever we walk near them, though. Makes them kind of easy to detect. To detect? Ha ha ha. Staring at that peach. Oh.
What's with this room?
Good question. Better use a shard search.
Guess what I didn't do? Teehee. Oh, and then I gotta... Yeah. Maybe should have said that before I walked in all the way. Opening. And then lasers. How do we get past that, then? Oh, this right here opens up eventually. Wow. Timing. You know, we have high-speed mode. What about, can we get...
It's searching time.
Like, slow-speed mode? Slow-mo as well? I feel like that would be pretty handy. Would be a pretty handy little bonus to have. Do I care about going that way? Yeah, we do. We totally care about going this way. Treasures. Treasures. We gotta have treasures.
Looks like some good loot.
I don't know if it's good loot, but it's loot. It do be loot. Also, I love the criminal butte here. Like, this combo right here just goes so hard. Boosting her up just one, using the criminal butte to, like, suck all the characters up, all the enemies. And then, like, having being boosted up just once for the, like, the follow-up. Real good shit.
You're in high demand, Judith.
Real good shit. Ugh, I thought I was too slow with that one. We're fine, though. Aha. I don't need to roll through that, but I like it. Rolling makes me feel cool. Keep your wits about you. Guy's dead. Oh, I didn't see there was a mine in this corner. Terrible room. Terrible room. Alright, you know what? Oh, I thought I rode towards you and it was a bad time. But we're fine. Probably good enough. Probably good enough. Criminal Butte, can we do both of them? Yeah, we can. Beautiful. I'll support you. EX chain. What do you got left? Nothing much. Nothing much at all. Oh, wow, you still got something. Even after all that, you still got something. Boom. Do I just need to get close to this thing for it to explode? Oh no, it just explodes like that.
Nice. That went great.
Alright, we'll take it. Oh, it counts it as a monster as well on the field, on the minimap. There's the red dot there. See, if I just get close to this thing. That's extraordinarily easy to, like, trigger. Just walk close to it and then run away as soon as it starts to, like, do that. Do the little, wow. It's not a very large radius either. It's pretty narrow, pretty small. Your mines are kind of small, Ida. Teehee. Slow ass. Let's go do this real quick, then, huh? For a second there, I thought that the thing was slowing down, which would have been kind of funny. Sure, we'll do this. Balls in your court. Follow it up. Easy. And then getting blown up over there. My main goal is to blow up. And then act like I don't know no one. Alright, Judith. Oh, wow. That wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but we'll take it. We'll let it ride. Let it ride! There's the stun. Sure, good enough for me. Got you. Criminal Butte, boosted up, both of them. Yay. We're here to help. This thing has still got HP. Damn. 16,000 as well. 4,000. 3,000. Down on you, Master. 9,000. Still kind of annoying. Yeah, we'll be all the way over here right now for this one. We don't want to get no lethal attack. We ain't trying to get no lethal attack over here. Nah. You die already? How much health do you got? I was gonna get that guy to stun again before he died.
I'm impressed, Bearguard.
Guy must have been a little resistant to physical damage or something then, huh? The booty cat. Too many dudes on this team. I'm sorry. This is the powerhouse team. I'm sorry. We go with pure DPS. And unfortunately, unlike Code Steel, the guys in this game are a lot more powerful than the ladies. The Code Steel ladies were impressive as hell. Like, all of them were, like, way better than all the dudes. Class 7 dudes were kind of whatever. Like, you had Rean and Gaius. They were, like, the big heavy hitters. And then it was all ladies all the time. And it was everybody else was just way better. All the ladies were way better. But yeah, for right now, we're going with this just because we need that big old damage. They're gonna be doing sneaky. They're gonna be doing the field combat attacks. I may as well have some good damage back there, huh? May as well. My desire for physical damage outweighs my desire for sexy ladies on screen. Wow. Then we got Judith, so you know. We do at least got some sexy ladies. Is that good enough? Yeah, it's good enough. All three of them. Perfect. Bows on the court. Ronk. But when I'm in the Grim Garden, usually it's Salus, Shizuna, Risha, and then I think it's Jin, just because they have the highest like attacks. So I have 3 to 1 instead of the 1 to 3 that I got going right now. Wow. I need to go this way now. Excuse me. This thing is awfully quick. These things are still as well.
Some good loot.
There's 3 of these things in this room. Alright, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this at all. Oh my god. The most annoying room ever. The most annoying freaking room ever. You know what? They are a lot farther away than I thought they were going to be. That was way farther away than I thought they were going to be. These 2 at least. Oh, I didn't do the, wasn't linked up with anybody. Teehee, oopsie. 20. 4,000. Yeah, we can finish up this one at the very least. Yeah. And then Aaron, swap back to you. Boom, boom. We'll do with that, I guess. We'll finish off with, wasn't exactly what I was intending to do here, but we'll take it, I guess. Where are you at? Stupid. Kind of reminds me of the aliens from Shadow the Hedgehog as well. They remind me of the like bird enemies from Shadow the Hedgehog. Despise them though. Absolutely despise them. Got a 3, huh? Do we have anything right there? Evade 3. We can give that to. Let's give that to Van as well. Real quick, while we're thinking about it. Alright, going down. You can always give them bunny boys. True. You know what? True. We got the bunny boys that we've never, like, really used. Well, there you go. And we got the bunny boys for you. The bunny boys as well, just to even things out. There you go. Garçon across the board. Is this better? Is this what you was wanting then? Looks like a more of a rival character. I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it though. They didn't blow up that one? Weird. Honestly, I do like this outfit though. Like this Garçon outfit for like a few of the characters. Feels like it really like hits. Like I feel it was good. Like Swin is definitely one. Swin is definitely a character that I feel like the Garçon attire fits well for. Now you Shadow best game. Shadow the Hedgehog was such a fun one. Played so much as a kid.
Where are you guys right now?
Elvis, I take it you made it to the hospital?
I couldn't tell because you didn't have a picture.
We're working with this crazy strong old guy in the lobby right now. Police reinforcements will be here any minute, so don't do anything too wild.
Yeah, about that.
Well, that's reassuring. I think we'll have to get a bit wild, though.
Can't stop, won't stop.
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
Rowdy crowd. Man, why are you guys so far away? So far away. Alright, you know what? Fine, it's fine. We'll use, Stray Cat? I don't remember this one. I don't remember that attack at all. Use Calamity Kiss. Yeah, whatever. Another one. Followed up. 32,000 over there. That one's Bewitched as well. Nice. You know what? Because it's Bewitched, I'm kind of curious to see what happens if, it's Feared and Bewitched. May as well just keep doing this then. Delayed. 3,000. Slow ass. Slow ass and a dead ass. Yay. But yeah, I never played, I never beat Shadow the Hedgehog like 100%, right?
I'm in your debt, Judith.
But I think I got like 70% of the endings at the very least. Like, I got a lot of the endings in Shadow the Hedgehog, but to 100% that game was insanity. Like, it required so much time and effort getting all those endings. Like, I just was like, nah, man. Nah, I'm good. I don't think I, want to spend that much time redoing the same missions over and over and over again.
Loot.
I played it a lot. Caduceus. That's interesting. I don't know where that one does. But yeah, I definitely didn't play it that much, to the degree where I, like, 100%ed the game. I didn't get all the endings. And, like, whenever I went through it again recently, I forgot about the, like, ending there. Like, whenever you fight, what was it, Black Doom at the, like, when you're all Super Saiyan'd up. I forgot all about that. I might have never even reached that part at the end of the game. Maybe. Oh, man. There you go, Shiny. I mean, we did pay for it, exactly. You did pay for the bunny boys as well, so there you go. I'm saying I'm going 100% Sonic Adventure 2 when I get 2K subs. Yeah, you mentioned that, which, still, that sounds horrific. It's another game that I played a lot as a kid, but there's no way that I 100% that game. And there's no way that I would want to attempt to 100% that game. Like, maybe I would if, like, you know, streaming full-time was, like, a thing, right? I'm like, you know what? I'm bored. Why don't we play Sonic Adventure 2 and just try to 100% the game? I could see that being a thing, but outside of that instance, right? I don't think I would want to, I don't think I would want to do that. I don't think I would want to 100% that game. That would take way too much time and effort. Got a ram on view. We're locked up. 2 of them. Perfect. 46,000. And somehow it's still alive. They're both somehow still alive. What the hell? Finish you off. Thank you. And then this thing. It's not feared or anything like that, so you know what? Let's go over this way. The way he like kind of pops there like that. Super strange. I'll take that. June says if you beat Final Hazard, she'll wear whatever you want. Hey, yo. Even a tombstone? Crazy. You finally figured out how to get away from Shizuna, Chow.
Well, what'd you expect?
You finally figured out how to do it. You need to beat Final Hazard and then tell her to wear a morgue. I'll ignore that. And maybe he doesn't hate Shizuna that much after all, huh? Doesn't even want her to wear a coffin. Alright. I think the bunny outfits are gonna come off now, because we're getting back into like actual content. And not just like all that. Everybody's still wearing the normal. Yeah, okay. And then we're also swapping Judith out for Rosette. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, we save. Ciao. The collar's a bit ruffled. Hey, yo, hey, yo. Should have been me. Oh, hi.
Here goes.
Bump, bump, bump.
Let's take a quick breather there.
Here goes. You got it.
Not like it really matters. Do we need to... Oh, yeah, Burgard's like dead. What happened to you, Burgard?
A fine respite.
Why was he almost dead? Must have gotten in the middle of something. And took hella damage. At least put it in my other end. I don't know. I don't know if we will. She's not built up as strong as other characters. I'm sorry, Shining. We'll probably swap her out, though.
And it's being used to make the agave even more potent.
Oh, yay. Super drugs now.
They're making a drug even worse than the Mafias.
These jackasses. You guys are the ones who disappeared from the capital with those masked people.
I don't see any Heya, so this can't be all the folks who up and vanished.
A-D. A-D.
AIDS.
Another dawn, leading us to a new world.
I thought it was Alter Dawn, not another Dawn.
I see the white light.
Hello, terrorist.
Are they talking about that Alter Dawn thing?
No, that guy was talking about another Dawn.
Deplorable as ever. And now they're contaminated to boot.
Go wear some 6 foot under dirt. Damn,
Threat level
exactly.
B+.
Where's
I
yours a match?
confirmed that their auras are linked as well.
We'll cut through both their corruption and that hollow spirit energy of theirs alike.
Tamam. I like how they came up with a new word and they just really are going to town with using it, huh? Really going to town with just using that word. Are you for real? I can't hit all of them. You guys got 23, 23, 29, 23. Okay, we'll go with these ones then. Oh, yes, I could have done the other attack now that I think about it. Whatever. It's fine. We'll just beat this guy up all natural-like, I suppose. God, yeah, even like that one basic attack, this guy is almost dead. Already almost dead. Actually, no, never mind. 2 attacks and he's dead. Wow.
Oh,
Weak.
I am far from done.
Weak sauce.
We did it!
That was super, super easy. I thought it was going to be at least slightly tougher.
No, not yet.
There we go.
Just show yourself already.
The real fight. Oh. You actually got him.
How dare you, you damn brat! What the hell do you think you're doing?
This guy doesn't got as much composure.
Who is this guy?
He isn't one of the ones from the capital.
Wait, really? There's another one? There's more than just those 3? Oh, man. Or 4? I forget how many there were.
So, it's you.
Oh, I see now. You're the one who's been spreading rumors and interfering with our 4 SPGs.
Yo, is it the other? Is it the other Spriggan?
Not to mention, the one who was pulling that doctor's strings.
So there are more masks working with that damn brat?
You got a lot of nerve talking to me like that.
I think it might be. I think this guy might be the other Spriggan, the one we saw. So he pissed off. He tried to sign up with Van, tried to like work with Van, and then ended up just selling his soul to the Vestiges. Wild. Masked Instigator.
You can call me the Masked Instigator. One of the vestiges. And of course I messed with your shitty requests. It was a riot, let me tell you. Or it would have been if you hadn't ruined everything, damn it.
You're the one who's ruining everything.
Because you twisted the truth. Innocent people were involved in all this.
You're one rotten bastard, aren't you?
You're different from the others. I can tell.
Yeah, those ones were like serious.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Unlike those other three, you seem rotten to the core.
What was that? That's rich coming from one of Paradise's little spawn.
This guy's also really easy to get under his skin. Oh, Ren, don't take it too seriously.
Say it again. I dare you.
Looks like you were never taught when to keep your mouth shut.
Don't mind him, Ren. He's just bitter that we looked right at his cold, spiteful heart.
Exactly. We all know what you had to overcome on that island.
Unfortunately. Poor Ren.
Yes, Van. You're right.
So, who are you? I may not be able to hear your real voice, but the way you talk is familiar.
Looks like Agnes and I are the only ones who got that vibe.
Which is kind of funny.
Which is a pretty big hint as to who you are, wouldn't you say?
I'd say so.
You want it all you want, brat. You think you're so great with all those babes backing you up, huh?
Yeah, kind of.
But I'll have you know, I'm not one for dirtying my hands.
Coward.
Now kill those bastards!
Coward! Who do you got?
Look out!
What else? Monster? We got the big invisible. Oh. Now that one that's actually concerning. The Ida one. Why is this guy giving the orders?
When did you show up?
What the hell is wrong with you? Why aren't you shooting them?
Why would she listen to your dumbass?
After I went through all the trouble to lure them here, that was the perfect chance.
Why would I follow your orders? We have no system of rank.
Real.
Besides, my objective is to analyze their combat strength. I'm certain I told you this beforehand.
Bitch.
Am I right in thinking that, unlike that dumbass, you can be reasoned with?
She's definitely put some people in the ground. Can't say I can overlook that.
If it is necessary to my mission, then I'll exchange words. I am merely a scout. I've come only to get an accurate measure of your combat strength.
Here we go. Look at that thing, though. It's wild.
I remember that rifle from yesterday. I'd never seen one like that before.
Kind of reminiscent of Marduk's, of Kasim's, like, cannon.
Its specs are off the charts. Not to mention the plasma mines. Where did she get this stuff?
She doesn't seem like she's from any regular army. Forget the masks. What corps are you with?
What soldier would give up that information? Now then, it's time to see what you're made of.
Oh, God. This stupid thing again, huh?
It's that executor thing!
But why is it with someone other than Ix? Wait, that's not the same one as before.
Oh, great, there's more than one.
Don't tell me.
They've all got one?
Great, great. What's up, T-Man? Welcome in, glad to see you. Thank you for stepping on by. Welcome back, welcome back.
No way you pathetic pieces of shit are strong enough to handle the likes of this.
Wanna bet?
You punks will get to be first in line to meet that goddess you love so much. One step ahead of that shitty dawn.
Can we beat this guy up too?
Can it, asshole? Unless you want to cut in front of us!
True, Judas.
She's clearly a skilled warrior. Be wary of her coordinating her attacks with that creature.
Yeah, this one will probably be pretty tough.
Blitz, the Grendel, I'm throwing everything I've got at him.
The masked fatty.
Initiating counterattack.
I'm pretty sure it's the,
Begin engagement.
pretty sure the other guy is the like, anti-Spriggan. And then this, I'm pretty sure, is Ida. Oh, he is actually kind of fat.
Here to support.
I don't remember the other Spriggan being that rotund, though. Huh, I thought he was just kind of like bulky, but no, he actually is kind of kind of got that bulk to him, huh? You finish your taxes? Hell yeah. Taxes are annoying. We hate taxes around here. But good job on getting them done. Definitely an important thing to do. I guess we'll just go with a attack surge 1. I would love to go with a bigger attack, but maybe we could. We can also use the Vans, so yeah. What if we attack surge, bring up Burgard, I suppose. Yeah. Do we want to use that though? Because if we use this one, then we use 3 points. We wouldn't be able to get ZOC with the Grendel. But if I do this, I could get ZOC with the Grendel. Or actually, no, if I use Regard, then I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, so either way. I attack search. We'll go. Alright, yeah, we're bringing up Regard just because I want to get some extra. Howling Ruin attacks everybody. Let's see what we got. Let's see what damage we're doing. 61,000. We take that. God, 328,000. And then 284,000.
Show some backbone, Greenhorn.
Sheesh. Greenhorn. Yeah, 40,000 there and 30,000 there. We definitely want to focus on this guy then. Definitely want to focus on him if we can. I could get a back attack on her though. Which would be nice to get right now. Yeah, why not? Go for it! 22,000. Love that. And then, yeah, we're moving over here. We're using the Bear the Nightmare. We're going Grendel, baby. And then, yeah, we can only do one of these, but it's fine. Do we want to use the... Ooh, True Radiant Sunray. That's pretty nice. Though we could also try and, like, spread... Yeah, we got these as well. Howling Roar, Limited Blaster, the classics, and then we may as well just use this. I said I wanted to focus on this guy because he's weaker, but at the same time, big damage on the big one. That's kind of an attractive prospect, so let's go with it. Have we seen this one? I don't know if we've actually seen the Sunray. See that. Have we seen this? I don't know if we've seen this. Looks pretty new. God damn, if it looks cool though. I like that. Nah, I like that. It's stressful too. At least the weight's lifted off for now. For another year, huh? Green.
That being said, I will not be pulling my punches.
Of course not.
I don't plan on letting these lowlifes stand for much longer. But keep an eye out for their reinforcements.
Yeah, that's the hope. That's the desire. I could go and boost up strength again and get Aaron to do something fun here. No, not Cold Feet. Deck Surge. Ride the sound waves. And then, yeah, Cobalt Curtain. Follow up with you. Might as well.
Here to support.
My beloved. Yeah, she's already down to half health. Wow, look at that. If I used that on the big guy, he would have just been dead. Guy would have just been dead. What's wrong? Scared? No, not really. 72,000.
You're putting up a decent enough fight, young Kruger. Considering your lack of real combat experience.
Yeah,
Who are you?
It's so obvious who she is. Oh, I missed as well. Blocked Rosette from taking damage. And then all of that extra boost. Love that. Love that. We need to swap Rosette out for who? Who do we want to swap you out for? Something like that. I was hoping for... Yeah. I was hoping for something that got rid of their attack, but the only one I can think of off the top of my head is Burgard, but he's delayed a little bit. Because I want to get rid of that regenerate. If I could get rid of that regenerate, it'd be pretty nice. What are we... We don't have any of that. Physical damage as well. We could go with this. We guys even use Grimcat. Yeah, swap over to you. What's up, Apple? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing. That's a heal? Looks like that might be a heal or an insight or something like that.
What's wrong?
Steal bonus, back attack, bonus, EP, HP, impede, side attack. That might be the move we go with. Let's go and boost up Grimcat though. May as well.
All eyes on me. Time to Grimcat at your
Grimcat at your service. And then what is this? The impede? Yeah, shadow acceleration, side attack. Let's go with that one. I would love to get rid of all of that, but gotta wait for Brigard's turn, unfortunately. And he's quite a few steps away, huh? Shadow acceleration. Did we impede whatever they were doing? 17,000, that's pretty good damage regardless. Ended up just doing like a basic shot. Love it. Does anything here get rid of... Removes buffs? Yeah! We want to hit this guy with that one then. Definitely. This is a really strange one. I think we're doing the same thing then. We do Limited Blaster, Howling Roar, and then Zillion Impact on this guy, just to get rid of all of his insight and yada 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 yada. Alright. 58,000. We take that. Twin Crushing Laser. Hey, yo. Very similar to the Pater Mater skill that Ren has. Pheasant Edge. I love these attacks though. They are so cool looking. Like, they've really come a long way. Oh. That's a little annoying. Good job, Aaron. ZOC, goddamn. We are a million turns away from doing anything here. I can't use, oh, I guess she probably doesn't have anything, huh? Reap what you sow. God, the amount of turns she's getting right now. Not doing a whole lot of damage overall, but God, if those turns weren't, like, turning. Oh, she's paralyzed, that's why I can't use Grimcat right now. Gotcha. She's sealed somehow, despite everything. Strength is down. Got a lot of things going on right now that I want to get rid of.
What's wrong? Cold feet.
We've got a zero art with Burgard as well. If he has Refreshing Veil, we could be pretty solid with that. Pressure them and move in. Maybe. Do these things explode if I hit them? Can I even, like, target them? I can't even target them. I don't quite understand how these mines work. I kind of thought they was kind of like the Xeno mines from, like, Cold Steel. Like, where Xeno would throw out the mines. And then, you just had to destroy them in an apt amount of time. But it seems to be fine. I'd love to get a Refreshing Veil off. I'd love to get a shield going as well. I mean, yeah, we're linked up right now, so I could use this. Do a back attack, solid damage, seal, burn, back attack bonus. We do have strength down, unfortunately, but also we do a basic attack. We could then like boost up into shards. We could also do this just to like play it safe, like the speed or something like that. I was gonna go with shield, but I don't see any shields besides like the big shields. So, do we want to use the big shield though? We could use the big shield, honestly. Yeah, well, though. Gordius Guard. Pater Mater! Yay! Thank you, Pater Mater. And then I'm just gonna go with the basic attack here. As funny as it is, I'm just gonna go with the basic attack here. Oh, wow. Critical. Okay, so if you move near them. Oh, it's the big guy. I didn't realize what I was looking at there. It's only damage received, so that's not as huge of a deal. Refreshing Veil, first off. Yeah. Get rid of all of this. Adios be with us. Ow. It's not the turn that they're on, though, which is kind of interesting. I could go with the ZOC right here and do some mega damage, which I think is kind of the idea. I think that's honestly what I'm going to be doing. 170, 111. Like, we got the damage up, but should have definitely waited on that. I didn't realize it was him, but it's what it is. Alright, so first off, we used up all of our magic, the Howling Roar, Limited Blaster, and then the True Radiant Sun Ray on probably this guy, to be honest with you, considering... I mean, I could just do this. It's a slightly less damaging attack, but it does have AoE to it. I probably should have done this before as well, but I really wanted big damage. But yeah, I think we can do that. Oh, we also have enough for something else as well. We can do this one. Doesn't really matter. Heavy stun, slow, yeah, and then Regal beats down. Yeah, we'll go with that. And I'll lend a hand. 115,000 across the two of them. And reverting back to normal. Womp womp. Boom. Judith is in some severe pain. Never give up.
I will not lose to someone like you, even with that creature as our opponent.
Don't get cocky. I should swap Judith out. Despite not wanting to swap her out, I feel like I need to swap her out. Either that or heal her up. I could do... Oh, damage received. It just got boosted as well. Right. Let's go with the speed surge again. Yeah. Get rid of that. And then... What if we do... a funny here? Bring out an item. What do we have? What's our most healing item that we have here? This one? Cures ailments? Sure, whatever. Double her health. I'll take that. And then as soon as we get something, we can do a, then you can do an attack with her. But for now, we'll just call it with that. Heavenly something. Endless horrors! The horrors persist. Can't move. Nah. She frozen-ded. Okay, so I could probably do something here. 20, so 18. That brings up to 90. It's not exactly what I was wanting to do here. I could also go with something larger, though. Hold up. And then use errands instead. That might be the better idea. That's too much. What about... Do we just want to go with the Criminal Butte again? The classic. 92. That'll probably give us a blitz. Probably, yeah. I'm banking on this doing what I'm thinking it's going to be doing. Has Burgard had a turn in forever? I feel like Burgard hasn't had a turn since the beginning of the game. Yeah, damn. Old man's not doing much of anything. But yeah, let's do this, and then let's see if we can interrupt with Aaron after this. Doink. Yeah. That's so weird. She uses ZOC when I used my... I interrupted her. That's so strange. That is extraordinarily strange what I just did there. She used ZOC, but I interrupted the ZOC, but only one of it. And I don't know. I don't quite understand what's happening here, but we'll take it. Romance the 4 beasts, because she's now stunned as well. How careless. We could also then bust up with you and use this one. Yeah. I could have done a bigger attack here. Actually, maybe I can just go follow up with Judas' attack then. Either way, they're both done for. I could focus on like more damage on him because yeah, she's dead. She's dead to right, so I should just focus damage on. Let's just focus damage on the big guy for now, and then we'll see what happens with this one. Treasure, whatever, 58,000, and then we can't actually follow up with anything there, but we could. How much health you got? 28,000. We could swap out for somebody. Why don't we? Yeah, we change to. Why don't we go with Ren? We're getting your Ren in. Getting Ren into the fight. Just for you, Shining Diamond. And then... yeah, let's boost up. We'll do this one. And then we'll follow up with that one. Just to guarantee it. Ren's gonna finishing things off here.
I will fall back for the moment.
Yeah, you will. Oh, is that thing dead too? Didn't even need to use it.
Like I'm gonna stop there.
Didn't even need to use the Ren S-Break. The Patermater was enough.
There's still room for refinement.
These boss fights in Act 3 Vans were so super long for me. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad of a fight. Not for me. Not on normal mode.
I see. You're slightly above expectations.
Thank you. That's all I strive to be. Slightly above average. Was up at 3 this morning, didn't trip, napped, woke up feeling worse. Or you did a trip, and you napped feeling worse. Yeah, naps are dangerous like that. They almost never make you feel better. Had a trippy nightmare, nothing super fun, just very out there. Reality warping, distorting. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Expectations? Oh, true! Name drop! We got the lowest expectations name drop. Except there wasn't the lowest expectations. Slightly above expectations. We're coming close to the Patermater. Beep. We love the Pater Mater. Customer's family moved into the old house and trying to find shoes so I can drive them to the airport, but it's packed with garbage and random junk, just like the house was distorting. A wild dream. You gotta love it whenever you have dreams about work as well, right? Like where you're doing something, like something that you would do as like a job, and then you start having dreams about it. I even had dreams about streaming. Like just the other day, I told some people about it, but I haven't actually like talked about it on stream. But I had a dream where we were playing like some like Minecraft-esque game. It wasn't like Minecraft because it was like realistic, but like it wasn't blocky. But it was very Minecraft coded, right? And all I remember about it was that like Droppy, for some reason, had a new model. Droppy had like some like lizard amphibian model instead of her regular model, but like I knew that it was Droppy. And then her and I was like building up like a crucifix to like crucify Zane. Like I had like a dart gun, and like I knocked Zane out with said dart gun, and then I was about to like crucify him, but he like woke up before he was done with the building of the crucifix. So he got away. And then I woke up. Which is pretty much on average. Like, if we played a game like that, right? If we played something where you could crucify your friends, we would definitely crucify Zane. It would definitely happen. It would definitely be a thing. So. You gotta love that. Then, like, around at a corner, there was a hallway full of Funko Pops, categorized in chromatic order. An endless hallway. It was awful. Only shoes I could fit in were these jingling jester shoes, but I'm in a suit. Jingling in the car just kept getting further from me. A wild dream. Apple feels like he's a clown, and the long drive is never ending. That's my take on what that dream means, huh? But either way, above expectations.
She's a freaking monster.
She wasn't that bad.
Those flames of hers were just like what fairies bro can do.
And did it finally hit home that it's Ida?
Fairy? Please tell me, who are you? Your techniques, crafts, they're so familiar, but I don't recognize any of them. How does that even make sense?
Huh? Oh, the other one. Of course there'd be two of them.
Shard barriers, now!
You're wide open!
Aye, pork chop.
Just use the Grendel to...
You're the one who's wide open.
Hey, yo! Master Yunkafai! Or farm, old man!
Form. Mist clear!
Mist clear? Never heard of that one before.
Impressive.
Oh, please. That was child's play.
That's our old man. That's our Master Roshi.
Don't worry. I've taken care of everyone who was being controlled and left them in good hands.
It's time to goon.
Thank you for everything.
You goddamn bag of bones! That's the way you want to play it, and I've got just the mode.
Oh no, not on my watch.
Is that Ulrika? No. I doubt it.
What the hell are these things?
This guy is such a... he's such a comic relief character. Oh, it's Maribel.
Mirabelle!
Maribel. You know...
Why are you here? I thought Marduk was putting all of its resources into the rocket launch.
Actually, I had to rush over here for a half-day business trip. Right now, the bracers and cops have got the hospital's entrance locked down.
Really? Thank goodness.
Sounds like the police and guild have things handled.
Yeah, Mirabel with the drone strike. Hell yeah. Too bad he's too badass to get as a party member. Yeah, Master Yunkafai. Then again, we did have Victor S. Arcade and McBurn and Vita Clotilde as party members in Reverie, so like, there's a chance. There's a chance that we might be able to play as Master Yunkafai at some point in time. But anyways, you're gonna hit the elliptical. Sounds good, Apple. Good luck with that. Enjoy your time resting, quote unquote. Master Roshi is wild. We love Master Roshi.
Then it's time to pull out. We've
Hey,
accomplished our objective and completed our analysis.
I'm starting to wonder who that big guy is now, though. Because, yeah, like, I thought it was the other Spriggan, but now I'm just like, he wasn't that big, so I don't know. Maybe in a future Trails game? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe with, like, a... Like the Reverie that takes place after... Like, the game that's going to be similar to Reverie that takes place in between arcs. maybe we'll be able to have Master Yunkai as, like, the Grim Garden exploration. The real protagonist of Horizon 2. God damn, no wonder they're keeping it under wraps. That's such a weird design on that creature. Goodbye. What were they doing here? I kind of got distracted by their existence and not what they were actually doing.
The replica!
How does that thing even work?
Oh, they're up there now. Oh.
What? It disappeared.
Did it collapse in a molecular level? No, it's something else.
The Sword Oni. Rather, the Sword Hermit. And Marduk Total Security Company. I want to thank you and Arkride Solutions for contributing to my analysis.
You're welcome.
We're all done here, so feel free to take a look around. Not that it'll matter. Catch you later, Arkride. Don't worry. You'll get yours the next time we meet.
What's that guy's name from Silent Hill 2? Eddie?
Wait! I'm not done talking to...
I think it might be Eddie. I think that might just be Eddie.
You guys okay?
That Elvis? Yeah.
It's the guild and the police. Did you guys manage to handle the monsters?
Yeah, no problems there. They suddenly got weaker as we made our way down.
Their white, pulsating aura disappeared. Did it have something to do with those replica orbments?
I don't know why, but the way you deliver that line was just kind of funny to me. Their white, pulsating aura disappeared. Hey, yo, Regina, are you... was you, Yeah, I think he was a little too interested in that one, huh? Maybe new having a JRPG with an old protagonist? The only thing I could think of similar would be... Virtue's Last Reward. Like in that game, you played as an... It's spoilery. Yeah, it's spoilery, but like your main character is actually like very old.
Yes, the culprits ran off with them.
I can't think of any other game where you played as like an actually old
Somebody get me a
character.
Get on the line with the Edith Police Department, and make sure you talk to Inspector Daswani.
Daswani! That's my boy. That's my inspector. And nobody died yet again. What? I think, Live Alive? Forget how to pronounce that one. But you think that had a old man protagonist? I don't think... I can't remember.
It's practically sunset. Didn't think we'd get into it right after we got here.
During the martial arts story? I can't remember that.
You came because Anchorville was flagged by our risk management AI, I presume.
Mirabelle!
Fairy, Reset, everyone. Good work today. To answer your question, yes, I convinced the general manager to send me here. Just to be clear, the threat level here is still unknown. That ain't changed.
Creeps me out how accurate that AI system of yours is.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, huh?
But unknown? Didn't it designate Nimith Island as S?
Indeed. I've never seen such a designation before.
Smoking, styling, sexy.
To be honest, it's the first time the system's told us unknown since it went operational. But something tells me we'll get a better answer if that old-timer sticks around.
Aye, master.
Sorry, ladies. Once I get my results back from the doc, I gotta head out. Tonight. And you, Roaring Lion, it's been so long. I would have loved to catch up over drinks.
I have to wonder what kind of results he... Like, did he actually just get tested for, like, old man stuff?
Likewise. I hope we can make time for it at some point.
Y'all want to drink with them?
Thanks for everything earlier.
I got a pretty good idea who you are, but just to make sure, you are that sword hermit, aren't you?
I heard you've been helping out my wild, young, hidden disciple here and there. And that you've met my youngest disciple, Rean, as well.
Yeah, name drop. Founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School.
Yep, I I'm the old geezer who founded the 8 Leaves One Blade School, Yunkavai. And since the cat's out of the bag, I'm also the former chieftain of the Jaeger Corps, Ikaruga.
Okay, I didn't know that. I did kind of wonder how Ikaruga and Master Yunkafai, like, how they connected. Didn't realize that he used to be a Jaeger. That's news. That's news. Founder of the 8 Leaves One Goon. Live Alive is a weird one, more than one main protag. Kind of unique in its own way. I remember seeing stuff about it, but I don't remember. I never played it myself, and I never saw much about it. Haven't looked into it too deeply. I need to check it out.
What? You can't mean Shizuna's...
The most powerful Eastern Jaeger Corps.
Is that how it is? I had a hunch you were connected, but not to this extent.
It's a pleasure to meet you, youngsters. Especially you, Mr. Problem Solver.
Yo, why the sultry voice? Flirtatious old man. What lurks below? Van Route 4. End! Oh, shit. 15,000 Mira. And all this stuff, huh? Ba-da-bum-bum-bum.
Those are impressive results.
Impressive indeed. B+.
Your evaluation rate.
I don't think we got Durandel. I don't know. Boost gauge when attacking enemies by 1.5. Interesting.
That's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, I figured it was just going to be that. So we did get that one answer incorrect. I had a feeling that it was incorrect, but I still went with it. We got a little bit of time before we got to end stream, so we may as well just dip our toes. Dip our toesy-woes in to see what's going on next here. Only Vans are out. Scarlet Knight, Gleaming Malice. Yeah, that's going to be the next stream title. For sure. Scarlet Knight, Gleaming Malice. So cool. So edgy. Master Yunkavai's voiced by Steve Bloom. I think I remember you telling me that before, yeah. July 11th, 7:03 p.m. Or at least I think I remember hearing that it was voiced by Steve Bloom. Which is... that's an interesting casting, but it works. But it does work. The police and the bracers. What are we up to, though? Oh, hi, Fawn. The pudgy old martial artist, you. What? A beautiful night for a curse. This looks very Castlevania. I'll be so for real with you. Like that architecture there with that moon up in the distance. Symphony of the Night, is that you? He's a big name in voice. Like, yeah, that's why it's like surprising. But then again, I guess it shouldn't be surprising.
My goodness, this is quite the feast you're treating me to, friends. Honestly, has me feeling a bit guilty.
No, don't be guilty, old man. I'd totally treat Master Yunkafai to a 5-star dinner. If I could afford it. Which, you know, in this game, I can totally afford it. But, yeah, they have a lot of big names for a lot of their actors and actresses. Which is why it's kind of concerning, right? And like why sometimes they don't have voice lines voiced out because they ran out of money to pay for any more voice lines. Because I'm pretty sure like in the Japanese as well, right? Like Rean is voiced by like a really big like Japanese voice actor as well. And they really go out of their way to like really buy the high card VAs. Which is really cool, honestly. It's really cool. Like, I know what it is. It's Matt Middleman? Max Middleman? I always forget his first name. Matt or Max? I think it's Matt. But he's McBurn. And he's also done, like, Ryuji and Persona 5. I think he did Travis Touchdown in something as well. But yeah, he's done quite a few big name roles as well. And then, same thing from Persona 5. We have Lady An from Persona 5 is Yuna Crawford. So, Max Middleman voices McBurn. Yeah, that's the one. Max Middleman. Couldn't remember if it was Max or Matt. But yeah, it blew me out of the water whenever I heard that because I was like, when I think of Max Middleman, I think of like, for real? You know, that kind of like Ryuji voice that he's got going on. Not the kind of gruff voice that McBurn's got. So it's kind of weird. Then did voice the guy No More Heroes. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it wasn't McBurn. It was the it wasn't Travis Touchdown. It was it was that main bad guy. It was it the main bad guy or it was the human that the main bad guy got attached to? The Lord Fu. It was either Lord Fu or Lord Fu's like bitch boy, his bitch boy human. One of the two. I forget his name. It's been too long since I played No More Heroes 3. Very long time. I streamed that when it first came out, and nobody was here. Ha. No corporate human friend of Lord Fu? Okay. Alright. No More Heroes is such a great series. I love it. But yeah, like there's they have like an all-star cast for a lot of these games. They have an all-star cast with a lot of them, which is surprising, but it's appreciated.
But this shellfish really is delicious, don't you think? And pairing it with a chilled white wine, perfection.
Aren't you supposed to be leaving soon? The last train to the capital leaves at 10:30, Mr. Kafai. Anyway, setting aside all that stuff about your old haunts and the whereabouts of your super secret disciple, you said it was only a coincidence that you came to Anchorville, but you're aware of a lot more than you're letting on, aren't you? No. According to our sources, you traveled to Edith the night before last, then made your way to Tharbat a few hours later. Then, after staying the night at the Aljamera Hotel, you arrived in Anchorville in the early evening to receive a physical at the hospital. It's quite the itinerary. Well, once you get to a certain age, you grow a desire to explore new places, try new things. You understand me, right, Roaring Lion? Considering your fascination with those orbital bikes contraptions, I mean. I suppose I do. Must have been just why looking at them wasn't enough to sate my interest anymore. Yes, man legend. Well, it's an honor to see you again, Mr. Kafai. I've been told you're acquainted with my mother as well, yes? Wait, seriously? That's right. Much like the Roaring Lion here, I've known Dominique for decades now. We came to know each other during the period of upheaval that followed after the Salt Pail. As comrades, yes, but also as enemies. We did indeed. I believe that was back when the Order of the Moonlight Heroes was still active as well. Is this conversation actually going anywhere, or... Mr. Kafai, would you be willing to tell us what you can about the people calling themselves Vestiges? Really, anything at all would be more than helpful. I'm afraid I don't know any more about them than you do. That said, I've been sensing their presence these past few months. By way of the paradoxical phenomenon now manifesting in Zemuria, that is. Paradoxical phenomena? In Zemuria? You perceived as much with your omniscient eye. Oh, it's not unclouded, it's the omniscient eye. So sorry. It's leveled up. Shizuna told me about that. It's a step beyond the unclouded eye, right? A state of enlightenment which grants unobstrued sight and is only granted by becoming one with all of creation. Something along those lines. Not a stage I'd recommend reaching, personally. However, these paradoxical phenomenon I mentioned, you know what it is I'm referring to, yes? I wonder why he would not recommend reaching that stage. What kind of hazards and nightmares did he have to endure to reach that stage? Or is he like always seeing things that he just would rather not be seeing? Just constantly seeing demons and ghosts around everywhere? Well, I mean, pretty much everything that's happened these past few days could fit that bill. The existence of that knockoff D therefore G code, the replicas of the Genesis. Those strange creatures too, and their ability to contaminate their surroundings. Gatra, Rosette, and Ren seem to have an idea as to why that's happening though. We do, but the technology we believe to be the cause is a bit, futuristic, for lack of a better word. Indeed, the advancements in science required to create such an invention rivals even those deemed necessary for the invention of nuclear weapons. Unless there's some kind of big breakthrough in shard technology soon. What the hell are you guys even talking about? I know this tech talk's gonna go straight over my head, but why not try filling us in anyways?
What we're referring to is a technology from science fiction. One that most believe to be just that, fiction.
The Diddy Gnosis code? That's crazy. Diddy Gnosis D, therefore G. I can't even argue that. No, that's actually pretty solid. That's a pretty solid description, huh? God damn.
And given that its capacity for harm is on the same level of a nuclear weapon, there is plenty of cause for concern. Scientists have spoken on its potential uses in the real world at academic conferences in the past. I believe they called them organic nanomachines.
Nanomachines, son! Organic nanomachines? Nano means really small, right? And with the word organic on top of that, yo, I got a nano-organic machine for you right here, girl. Wait, no, hold up. No! The joke Chow and I made when he was streaming Trails from Zero. Was that around the same time that, like, all the Diddy charges came out? Very appropriately timed then, huh? So they're machines that imitate cells then, is that right? Yes, they're supposed to be fully autonomous as well, and eerily enough, capable of propagation. Just to reiterate, however, this is only fictional technology at the moment. I mean, there's been ongoing research, yeah, but it's been largely theoretical in nature. Dimension is a long ways away. However, those executors, their ability to contaminate any living being they come across is almost like... You know, that is very nanomachines. The big... I hated that thing. That freaking bull sucked. I ran into that fight so underprepared. Oh my god. So, do you think these organic nanomachines or whatever are what's causing the contamination, huh? The executors must be actual living things then, even though they look like they're made of metal. Those nanomachines must have been behind Jeffrey's whole deal too. Wait, hold on a sec. You're really saying that these tiny machines can just multiply and infect whoever they come across? Honestly, it's all a bit hard to believe. I don't wish to speak out of turn, being a layman in the field, but such technology certainly would seem paradoxical. Isn't that kind of similar to the Grimcat transformation, though? Isn't that kind of like nanomachines? Kind of feels like that might be kind of nanomachines. Just saying. It's around the time of the Diddy drama, now that I think about it. Perfection, then. After all, the Executor left no trace of itself, including the severed arm that vanished like mist. Yes. I thought it was reattaching, but... He might just Piccolo himself a new arm. If those creatures are using shard bodies, that would explain it, but that doesn't feel like the right answer. Right, whatever they're made of, I can say for sure it isn't shards. Considering the way the arm fell to the ground, it definitely had the weight of something real, but if that's true, then why did it vanish?
You've realized something else, haven't you, Spriggan?
Unclouded eye go burr, or omniscient eye, I suppose.
Particularly about the most paradoxical phenomenon brought about by the white devices.
We keep talking about paradoxical phenomenon, and it's going to start sounding like a fake term.
A phenomenon incompatible with the very laws of our world's reality. One that even the roaring lion and I failed to foresee.
Wait, really? Something only Van has managed to realize. Read my mind, why don't you? Just like your nosy disciples. Anyway, yeah, I think a certain condition of mine tipped me off, along with a sense of smell, of course. I was thinking about this thing, but like, I don't see how this connects. Connected to agave? Still one of my most fondest memories. Paradoxical phenomenon incompatible with the laws of reality. I'm guessing that'd be... What, agave and drugs? The way the vestiges teleport, vestiges to identities? Kind of all three of these, huh? Because the vestiges should be dead. The way they teleport doesn't really make any sense, and the... I mean, I guess that one's kind of fine. Let's go with the true identities, because they're supposed to be dead. Pretty confident I know who the blue one is, but I don't exactly have much to go on for the others. I don't actually know who I think the blue one is anymore. I mean, given all that happened a few months ago, there's just too many possibilities. Oh, okay. And then how about the teleportation?
The way those guys teleport... It ain't orbital phase-shifting tech. And they aren't using Eastern Dwenja or the Society's translocation tricks either.
Dwenja. I never would have pronounced that like that. Instant transmission!
At a glance, you'd assume they were just moving too fast for us to see, but they weren't.
Black hole teleportation. Yeah... I noticed like the glitching textures, but...
No, it may have only been for a fraction of a second, but for that brief moment in time, Ix, the vestiges, and the executors no longer existed in this world. And that includes both the higher dimensions and subspaces, such as rifts in the spirit path.
Oh. Really?
Wait a minute. You're not seriously saying...
Given Mr. Arkride's connections to said higher dimensions, I see no reason to question his assertion.
They glitched around, you're right.
Movement from one point in space-time to another that disregards the law of causality. In other words...
A space-time leap, no? Albeit done on an incredibly small scale.
We all come back to Outer Wilds there. We literally just broke causality yesterday by creating a drone that should not exist.
Wait just a darn minute! This teleportation of theirs ignores the principle of mass conservation and the law of causality?
We really played Outer Wilds at like the best time. That we're having both of our games right now, both of our series that are running right now, are about the same damn thing. Laws of causality and whatnot. Not the glitches in the game, they're just making advantage of it.
I think I'll be taking my leave.
Just like that, old man? Oh, come on. Teleport out.
No doubt Shizuna will be pleased to hear your revelations. And I believe I came to learn something of my own as well.
Shizuna mention!
What?
Hey, hold on a sec.
Oh, you scoundrel. You only came to Anchorville to watch Van come to that very conclusion, didn't you?
What?
Hey, you can join us whenever you want to.
Is that why you helped us in the hospital?
Always down to have this old man with us. Come on, join our party, Master Roshi. Become a member of Arkride Solutions.
I get it now. Gotta say, that was pretty calculating of you, old-timer. Though seeing as you're Shizuna's master and all, I can't say I'm surprised.
The bit about getting a physical wasn't a lie, at least.
I still have to wonder about that physical. You seem extraordinarily healthy, but...
And neither was the part about wanting to say my final farewell to the Roaring Lion. I'm glad it gave me the chance to meet you all.
Final farewell?
In any event, allow me to thank you, Spriggan. I feel much more sure in which decisions I'd like to make in the future.
Glad I could help?
Know that the malice crawling through this land has not disappeared. But if we support each other, we will endure. And if we endure, we are certain to meet again. Though as for when, I cannot say. I wish you well, Bergard. Give Dominique my regards, Chloe.
I'll be sure to. As soon as I can get in touch with her, that is.
She's still MIA.
Stay safe, friend. I know you're only acting with our future in mind. Before you leave, though, I've got one final question for you. Where are you headed?
East. A place you and your disciples are bound to as well.
What's to the east of us? Sheesh, between him and Gian, it's always the senior citizens, isn't it? He was different, though. Almost like he's gone beyond good and evil. I think I'm beginning to understand why they call him the Sword Hermit. Well, we can be safe in knowing that he isn't the type of man to be driven by worldly desires. I'm curious what it is he seems to be relying on his disciples for, however. It was kinda bad for him. Seriously, I'd take you over him any day, Master. Anyway, sucks that he took advantage of us, but I think we learned a thing or two ourselves. Everyone's finished their meal, right? Ready to get going? There's so much food on the table, what do you mean? Of course! Right, suppose we do still have some unfinished business to attend to. Alerts from the risk management AI have been accumulating as well. It would be wise to determine their cause. Considering Inspector DeSwanee is here, maybe we should ask if he knows anything. Convenient phone call. Oh.
Yo, Van. Heard things went to hell pretty fast, huh?
We just got to Anchorville, in case you're wondering. We're out eating by the riverside right now.
Ooh, peak. Great timing. We're just about to get moving. No rush or anything, though. We'll be in touch as we make our way around town.
Cool. Then maybe we'll have a beer while we're...
We've got work to do too, Jack. No alcohol.
But what about a little bit of alcohol? No? Okay. Well, we can't let the gambling duo show me up now, can I? Whatever you need, I'll be there to lend a helping hand. Thank you, Mirabelle. Any aid from Marduk would certainly be appreciated. Agreed. Now, let's take this opportunity to bring these so-called vestiges are doing to light, both on the net and in real life. Yeah, let's do this thing! I'll have those chuckleheads out of town before the clock even hits midnight. I wish you all success. Just be careful, alright? These are no normal enemies you're dealing with. Of course. And let's make sure we're well prepared before heading out, just in case. Yay! Finishing their meal, Van and the others showed Mirabelle to the orbital terminal on the second floor. Deciding who would stay behind, hold down the fort, everyone else at the streets, and got to work. Yeah, it don't matter right now. It don't matter what we're doing, because we're gonna go through all this again. We'll swap things out. I want to go outside, though, just because I feel like we're going to get a phone call. I know it! I know your shit, game! I know your shit! Hi, Otina. Sorry. My apologies for being so calling... For... What? Being so late to call. Ah, yeah, I can read that. Been informed that a route of attack into the Grim Garden's 7th domain has been secured. Hey, don't worry about it. The place has been all real full by the sound of things. I know neither of us can go into too much detail, but we've been pretty swamped ourselves. So yeah, probably better we make our real-life business the priority anyways. I appreciate the understanding. That being said, the brunt of the actual work is done with the Crossbell Branch's assistance. Well, sure, but you've been pulling double duty in there, making tune-ups while also taking part in the recaptures. It's no small feat. Anyway, copy that on the 7th domain. Try not to let the pressure get to you, yeah? Thank you. You all take care as well. Now things must be hitting the climax over on their end. Wonder where they even are right now. Come to think of it, that old sword hermit guy said he was heading east. Where is east?
It's such a pretty night. I still can't believe everything that happened back at the hospital.
It's an alright
I'd like
night.
to go check what Heiwa's doing to hold down the fort. Let's go take a peek.
Right. Let's keep our guard up.
Keeping our guard up indeed. Alright, well first off, always save, and then we should probably check out the thing as well. Where's the we have a forget where the thing's at in this area. Do we have one in this area? Yeah, it's right down there. Right over this way. Vroom. Is that a scooter that made that noise? Kind of funny if that was a scooter. There's a lot of people that want to talk to me, and I'm very interested in talking to everyone. But, for now, I can beeline for the Grim Garden. Boom. Let's go inside of the garden. Let's see what we got going on here.
Forward.
Forward. Yeah, we'll just go straight in and see what happens. Let's see if we get any like dialogue here. Onwards.
Damn. Even the air feels charged in here.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like we've entered the lair of a ferocious beast. It's a mixture of a playful energy and a murderous bloodthirst. If I had to guess who it'd be...
Whoever we're dealing with, I say we just get the job done.
Sounds like Hardwood, if you ask me. Murderous energy and playful. Sounds like Hardwood. This reminds me a lot of the oh, pan flute. Hell yeah. It reminds me a lot of the Grim Garden or the Mayan Garden, like one of the later stages. Just a lot darker. Way darker than that. Alright, I can't remember if I can just like leave out of here. Yeah, I can just like yeet, I think. I can just yeet myself out of existence here. Can I? Can I not? Boy. Maybe I can't yeet myself out of existence here once I'm inside of the Grim Garden. I save it there, it's fine. We got the dialogue, it's fine, it's fine. Risha just keeps getting curvier every game. Yeah, she really do be, huh? She's extraordinarily unrealistic now. Like, you just do not have proportions like that. Those proportions do not exist IRL. What are they feeding Yin? What are they feeding Yin? And then we got Shizuna. Yeah, and Salus as well. My minds. Yep, Salus, Risha, and Shizuna. Risha just keeps getting her. Yeah, this is definitely my go-to team right here. And then like these four are my like strongest ones that I got on the bench. Although Swin might be a little bit weaker. He might be getting a little bit weaker. But yeah, we'll go through the Grim Garden off stream. We'll talk to everybody inside the Sanctum next time. And then we'll go around with Anchorville and see what's going on with that. But that'll be where we call the stream for today. Let's get, you know what, let's bring out, let's bring out my girl. Yeah. I think I had like this going on with her last time. I think I had Salus just rocking around in this whenever we was walking around. Team Spriggan, hell yeah. Such a badass. Such a badass. We love her. We love her. We'll keep her on screen for the end of this one. Crossbow Calvaria milk, apparently. Risha holding all the milk and crossbow in those giant jugs, just saying. True, though. Curvier's underselling it, more like inflated. Yeah, it doesn't even seem real. Risha's is just so crazy. Such a crazy build there. Crazy build. Like, you've heard of sleeper builds, right? Now get ready for like the exact opposite of a sleeper build. A too awake to be real build. Oh, man. But yeah, that'll be the end of stream for today. So thank you all so much for stopping on by. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, follow, all that nonsense if you haven't already. Definitely helps me out a whole lot. Appreciate all the support, all that fun stuff. But yeah, we'll be back with some more Legend of Heroes on Thursday. And then on Friday, we've got some Outer Wilds. So yeah, fun times ahead for us. It's really exciting seeing what we've got going on in both of these games. Like, they're both really coming to like a climax, right? Like, this one definitely is building. And then we got Outer Wilds as well, which is... We're basically done with the game. I just got to figure out what the hell I need to be doing. Such a interesting experience that game is, though. Been quite enjoying it. But very similar... like, plot topics going on, though. Quite interesting. I didn't expect that. I didn't even expect Outer Wilds to be a game about space, but here we are. Here we are. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Unfortunately, we had the split in stream today, but you know, it is what it is. If I was only streaming on Twitch or like whatever, I could definitely like merge those before sending off a video to YouTube, and I would have been less annoying. But now I got 2 videos of part 20, so I got part 20 and then like part 2 of part 20, which is a pain in the ass. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Funny thing, everybody wanted to invade Crossbow for all that milk. All that milk! You just like how, that one teacher in Trista, right? That there was Military Academy. I remember whenever we got to that point, they showed off that picture, that photograph of Risha. It glitched. Like, the game, like, had an error, and so it didn't show anything. It was kind of hilarious. Because I had to, like, reload a save to show off the photo, but it was kind of funny how we caught that live. Caught a glitch like that live. Look at this photograph. It's literally blank. Oh, yeah, wrong photograph. Sorry. But yeah, either way, we're going to raid into some people. Why do I keep getting notifications? Blah. Whenever my computer restarted, it just decided that, like, send me all the notifications. Like, no. Why not now? Later. Not now stream time. We don't do notifications right now. But yeah, let's find some people to raid on into, and then we'll go and get out of here. Well, once again, thank you all so much for joining. Hopefully, y'all had a good time. I had a good time. I had a good time, despite the the one weird break. But yeah, let's see who we got streaming on YouTube. On the YouTube, what do we got? I still wish that they made this more convenient for raids. Yeah, look at my time there. It's like 3 hours. I only stream for 3 hours a day. Weird. No, it's just because of power outages. Bwamp, bwamp. Alright, so... I'm still not even there yet. Oh my god. There we are. So we got some... I can't... Someone lifts a boulder? That's an interesting title for a game. We got some Bomberman? Some Bomberman! Got a chill stream. Got some Resident Evil, which I'm going to avoid that one because I don't want to get spoilers. Let's go with Bomberman, I'm thinking. Or do we go with... Yeah, let's go with Bomberman. Bomberman really caught my eye. I haven't seen Bomberman in forever. Not since Jum played Bomberman. Jum was playing Bomberman at the end of his streams for a while, which was comfy. Comfy vibes. But, like, I haven't played Bomberman myself in forever. Oh, it's been so long. And then, ooh, we got Daru streaming some. Oh, a Musume? Peak. Yeah, Daru doesn't stream very often, so let's get a raid over to the Darunero. Yeah, give him some love. Give him some love today. Playing the Uma Musume, so you know how it be. You know how it be doing a TM up or a O run. Alright, but here is the raid. Here is the raid message. Sub-raid message. And then on YouTube. Brah, brah. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, we got blue fire for subs, or red fire for followers, and on YouTube, you've only got the one, so go say hello to our lovely raid targets for today. But once again, thank you all again so much for stopping on by. Thank you all for watching, and until the next time, you all take it!
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret in front of me. I need focus to keep me from hopeless, psycho